mine is on. Did you already like it?
I did.
Ah.
So you have one like. It's me.
Yeah. So why'd you do that? So I can see the chat?
Yes. Because there's no way in hell that I could read it from here.
Fuck, there's no way in hell I can read from here.
Yeah.
Which is why I usually like doing my show by myself so I can slide up to it. So I can see the damn thing. I can't see dick.
Well, good thing you're not looking at it.
Alright, anyway, it is fucking Monday. Morty's
Monday.
swearing. Good times.
You haven't even had a sip of your drink yet. What the fuck?
I know. I am having a flaming fireball. A flaming Dr. Pepper.
Flaming Dr. Pepper.
I haven't even had anything to drink and I'm already slurring.
I can't even talk about what I'm having because I just threw a bunch of shit together.
Oh, yeah. And look on life.
I have some chocolate-covered moonshine cherries.
Oh, Jesus, that didn't help at all.
It's chocolate-covered moonshine. Chocolate-covered cherry moonshine.
Okay, I can't see.
It's Diane. She says
Mike
hi.
and Sam and hello, pretty kitty.
Sabia.
Yeah, that's Sabia. Borsa de Sabia.
Borsa de Sabia.
His name
Bag
is
of sand.
Bag of sand in Italian. I can't see because my glasses are smeared.
Ew, they're gross.
No, that is all.
Is that just... That's what they normally look like?
Yeah, that's the nicks and scratches that are in my glasses. I told you, I need new glasses badly.
Yeah, but so my drink is I took some of the
anything.
cherries left over from the chocolate-covered cherry moonshine that's been in the freezer since Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Added my vodka, the red, white, and blue, or red, white, and berry, or whatever it is. Vodka.
Good. Oh, hey.
And added Pepsi. So, Chris.
I could spray my shit. I found my spray.
Awesome. You've had
Hey,
that spray
Chris.
forever.
Yes. Quite a very long time. That was actually from...
Target, when Shelly worked at Target.
Yep, she got me that when I was in my apartment.
Yeah.
Wow.
A really long time. Hey, KDC.
Still smells like... What? Oh.
It shows
Hey.
up on my... It shows up here faster than it shows up there.
That's okay. I can't see any... I can see...
That somebody said something?
colors. That's it. Multicolored Diana, white is Chris, and purple is KDC.
Yep.
Alright. Trying to... It's just smearing it.
Yeah, what the hell?
I wonder if this is...
Is your cloth dirty?
It might be.
Okay, Diana says, I have good news. I talked to that cute guy yesterday, and it turns out we have a lot in common. We become friends, and we talk every day. That's awesome.
It's not the weird one, is it? The psychic, or what was he?
What?
I think you missed that part of the conversation.
I only caught the part where she said she was going to talk to a guy. And we all told her to do it. Doesn't matter if he's weird.
No, I think we were talking about the wrong person.
Oh, okay.
Because she was talking to like a really creepy guy.
Yeah. Well, why would she... No, this is a cute guy. Why would she talk to a creepy guy?
I don't know. Why would I talk to a creepy guy? I would like to be able to see what the hell people are typing.
Okay, KDC says, congrats, Diana. And
way-
Chris says, yay, Doc, cool.
Oh, that's way better. Yeah, those must be dirty. These aren't now.
And then Chris says, no, Michael, this is the cute, nerdy guy. That'll pop him in a second.
Wow, there's that. Really? That's that much of a delay?
Yeah.
Shit. Hey, well,
No wonder I get so frustrated you don't read shit, and it doesn't...
Oh, that's fine. I can only read what YouTube sends me.
I know, that's craziness.
Yeah. I wonder why it's such a massive delay. Like, with Twitch, it's all instant. With chat is, anyway.
This chat... She said that a while ago.
The doctor may have finally found love.
Aww.
Oh, cool. At my rate, I never will. That's all right.
You got your cats, you're good?
Yep.
It looks like on camera because I'm wearing a dark black hoodie And then I'm like way back here.
Yeah. But she's not. I can just backhand her right now.
Oh, that would suck.
Anywho.
Love doctors in the building.
I
Oh, taste this.
I'm actually trucking right along with all the bugs. Yeah.
Taste it.
I don't want to taste your damn concoction.
It's so good. I didn't say smell it. I didn't say smell it.
It smells like cherry Pepsi.
You taste it's so good.
Where's yours?
Well, if you want to drink that, I'll go make another one.
I don't know. That'd be an awful lot of alcohol tonight.
Yeah, it would. That would kick your ass. There's like 8 cherries in that.
Yeah. Plus, I also brought in my blueberries. That's a lot of blueberries.
Doc says he would.
Okay,
Then read it.
Said he would bake for me, and I will teach him piano. We make a great couple. Awesome. Cool. In cat ears, Michael has 42 girlfriends. In cat ears.
No, one's a boy.
Yeah. 2.
Two are boys.
Yeah. Now I'll swing that way. But I'm trying to wrap my mind around cat ears.
Cat ears.
Yeah.
Times 7.
No, but why would years matter for girlfriends?
I don't know.
I don't think I would cook for a girl who is just a friend. I do.
Mm-hmm.
I like to cook though. You say he's just a friend. Cooked for Anna when she came out.
Yeah.
We had, I can't remember, gnocchi?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it was. KDC, I think he knows I dig him. Well, cool. Yeah, if you're offering to teach piano and he says he's going to bake, it sounds like there's a couple of digging going on there. I don't think it, just let it roll. Okay. Just don't overthink it. Yeah, I corrected myself.
I agree with Chris. Don't overthink it.
I overthink too much anyway.
That song is classic.
Yeah. Right? Oh, baby. Oh, baby, you got what I need. And you say he's just a friend. Okay.
That song's old as hell, dude. We are old as hell.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that was like 90s, wasn't it? Yeah. Fuck you all. Yeah, something came across on Facebook recently that I posted 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Okay. That I made a post 6 years ago how you're getting old when you're driving along and the oldie station starts playing songs you grew up to. And I posted that 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Yay. He said he wants to play a piano duet with me. Oh. Got what I need. It's going to be the theme tonight or what? Is it bad that I love that song too? No.
It's a good song.
I quote it a lot, actually. Every time somebody says he's just a friend. Hey, I'm going to have to stop you from reading your own chat. How do you spell that sucking sound when inhaling between your teeth, though? Like with a nice Chianti? And some fava beans? Hey, Neo says, I love that song too. Yeah, see? Everybody digs that song.
It's a good song.
Yeah, I sing that a lot. To my kids mostly.
Right.
And she's just a friend. You say he's just a friend. I think I sang that to Ty last time we were talking about his friend Connor. Sam, the weird guy I met claimed to have claircognizant abilities and read my mind. He was super interesting but had no social skills and was a jerk. Yeah, I think you missed that part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any
weird
mind. I do have a few party tricks, but
yeah,
I don't claim to be psychic or clairvoyant, clairaudient, or any of that. I'm just a weirdo. Anyway, Come on, sing the song all the way. Biz makes that sucking sound. Find it online. Michael, this is my last week at the bank. Next week is my first week at my new job. New writing job. Super excited. That's awesome, dude. Hopefully it pans out well. You have to let me know how it goes.
God, I feel like I've missed everything because I haven't got to hang out with you guys. And I don't even got to watch on Monday nights.
Watch on Monday nights then.
I can't. I have to work.
Fucking you can watch the replay. Most of the other people do.
Oh, that makes sense.
You think? You know that it keeps it, right? YouTube turns it into a VOD. He said his powers were more important than a college degree.
Seriously? Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I think he dodged a bullet there.
That's special. I don't need a college degree. I have psychic powers.
Yeah, I'm psychic. I'm gonna go win the lottery. I mean, that's what I don't understand with a bunch like we're psychic. Give me the Powerball numbers.
Yeah.
I don't want to use my powers for evil.
Why is that evil? I would do so much good with that much money.
Yeah. Use your powers once and then donate most of it, if it makes you feel bad. Yeah. Come on now, prove it.
Right?
I don't know. Psychics.
I believe that there are some kind of psychic abilities in a very small portion of ways, like not true, like, ooh, I can read your mind, or
there's tricks you can do that uses mathematics where you can make people think of things that you're thinking of.
Yeah.
I've seen a couple of magic tricks like that. They're pretty cool.
I have too. But for the most, I don't.
He said the information just comes to him. He can't force it. Yeah, that's what they all say. Or, I like mediums.
Yeah.
I'm here. Somebody's name who starts with B. Does anybody's name start with a B?
Right? Oh my goodness, that's me.
RSTLNE. Someone's been watching too much Wheel of Fortune.
That's what I was just gonna say.
Yeah, just. I don't know. I like James Ramy. Is that his name?
Maybe.
The guy that debunks psychics.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite was the dude that dressed up like Bruce Lee, and was able to flip the pages of a phone book with his mind, but he couldn't get it going because there was too much static from the lights and holding the pages down.
Okay.
Like,
That's a good excuse.
Any excuse will do, man.
Right?
Say, he's full of shit. Takes you about 10 seconds. Late, great George Carlin.
Yep.
You guys, there's full of shit. Oh, what was the other? There's 3 versions of it. I can't remember. I haven't really started drinking.
No, you really haven't.
I enjoy talking about psychic abilities, Michael. I think you should be more open-minded. No. I didn't say that I don't believe in psychics and shit like that. I don't believe in mediums who hawk their abilities to talk to dead people because they prey on other people's insecurities. I think that is wrong.
No, but psychic abilities are real.
Yeah, like that one dude that
waves
kinetically. No, he kinetically started a fire.
Oh, yeah.
But he's like so reclusive that he refuses to be on camera. They had to catch him on camera doing it against his will because he didn't want to showcase it.
Do you remember when we watched
Ghost Hunters?
Ghost Hunters?
Yeah.
And they were talking and he like...
It was on the flare camera.
Yeah.
The energy on the flare just dissipated as he waved his hand. That was pretty cool.
That was so cool.
That would be a hard one to fake. So, am I the only one who just spent the last 4 minutes and 39 seconds watching that Biz marking video? Yes.
Yes. I had to not,
I can't.
I can't.
If
I almost pulled it up.
Well, if I put it on, no, because then YouTube will flag me.
I know,
I'll
that's why I didn't.
Dinged for copyright.
That's why I didn't.
What are they going to do? Take my money away?
Oh, you should show everybody your pre-Christmas present I bought you.
The lights right here?
Oh, the lights are cool. But no, on your desk. Your wine stopper.
Oh, yeah. Sam got me a wine stopper. It's a,
You probably should.
probably not going to be able to see it very well. Let's see. Can I get it out? No, because it's taped. Motherfucker. I'm trying to get it out. I don't want to rip the box. You know what? It's a box. There we go. Okay, so it's a wine stopper, but it's a snow cap. Ain't that cool?
It was so cute.
It's a wine stopper. So just.
But since he's not allowed to set up his Christmas stuff until after Thanksgiving, are you gonna replace it?
Shit. Foil.
That's freaking awesome.
There. Cool. I gotta get the Christmas tree one now, though. That's pretty neat. Yay.
And I got him. These are all just cheap little couple dollar things. They're, you can't tell in the video in the camera
lights?
though, but they're snowflakes. There's the snowflakes.
I can kind of see them. They need to come down a shelf though, so I'll have to
Yeah.
move them later. It's a toss-up. This guy sounded super interesting, but I don't think I can date someone who never went to college and lived with his family his whole life. Okay, so that right
I
there,
can't- yeah.
You won't date anybody because they never went to college. That's kind of shallow. But living with his family his whole life,
Yeah.
that would probably be a red flag for me.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I'm also 45.
Right.
If she's 45 and still living with her parents, then unless she was taking care of them or living in their basement playing video games all day.
Yeah.
Doc Sarcasm game is on point tonight.
Nick.
And he kept saying things like, "You'll never meet another guy like me." You say, "No shit."
I'd hope not.
If you reject me, it's your loss, etc.
That seems really asshole-ish. Like,
Yeah, I would never. That's not
That's-
how you open a conversation. Hey, baby, if you reject me, it's gonna be your loss.
Yeah.
No, it just.
Yeah, definite red flags there.
Yeah. I'm surprised at how much my old clients at the bank love me. Hey, whenever I start traveling, one client said he'll provide me a tour of his country, a place to stay, and all the amenities. Nice.
Awesome. Hey, Nat.
Yo, well, how's it going, Nat? I had a few clients like that. Like my liquor store, I wouldn't say half, more than half
Yeah.
of the people that came to the liquor store loved me.
Loved you.
Yeah. I was Mr. Badass. I kept everybody drunk. Most of the people that came to the computer center loved me. Almost everybody at Kids Arc loved me. Most of the people on Green Gates loves me. Yeah. That's what happens when you're awesome. All my loss, OG crushed it. Right? Well, a college education is important to me. Michael, people have different priorities. See, and I don't know. I think if you're like demanding a college degree,
I know so many people who
I don't know.
are very intelligent, well-educated, wealthy people who never bothered to go to college.
I went to college and never got to finish.
Yeah. I mean,
And
I
have
do
an
know
exceptionally high
so
IQ.
many people
I was
who
on
are
the
so
Dean's
intelligent. And you're right, have different priorities, but to discount somebody because they don't have a college education is really discounting a lot of people that
Yeah. And I know
are
a lot
actually really intelligent people.
I know a lot of people that went to college that are douchebags.
Yeah, me too. I know a lot of people that went to college that spent their whole college career partying and barely skated by with enough to get a degree.
Yeah, most NFL stars. Yeah, well, and right after him, I met the super cute nerd guy. Well, there you
That's
go.
awesome.
Michael, you're easy to love. Yeah, that's what they all say.
They all say
They all say dough. I don't know. I wouldn't say I'm easy to love. I am an acquired taste. I'm a bit neurotic.
I was going to say, from somebody with experience, he's really not that easy to love, in all honesty. It takes a lot of work.
A lot of effort.
A lot of effort there.
Understanding.
A lot of patience.
Yep.
Understanding. Yeah.
I'm not saying that's a deal breaker. I'm just saying it's not ideal.
Well, that makes sense.
That's
Yeah.
better. Been to college 3 times, and I don't make a ton. It's overrated. I just did it for the piece of paper. I wanted to actually get it. When I went for computer animation and graphic design. I wanted to make video games and movies. And this was back in 2001. And so that was the only way you're going to get the software. Nowadays, I can download Unity or Unreal.
Yeah, Unreal
and
is what ties
build my
these
own
in.
shit and use Blender for 3D animation. And back then, you didn't have all that. So I was looking forward to getting an education because I really, really wanted to do all that. Well, here I am. Obviously, I didn't finish. And the college I went to went under.
Hi, Dax.
And I should have been part of the lawsuits. Because there's a lot of lawsuits
There are
out
a
there.
lot of them.
Well, they screwed a lot of people.
Yeah, they did.
Me included.
What are you doing, buddy?
One of our greatest presidents that never completed college. Yeah. Einstein didn't go to college.
Yep.
Fuck, Einstein didn't even finish high school.
Hi, baby.
It depends on what you go to school for. Yeah, when I went, it was amazing and it was worth every penny. I loved going to college. I enjoyed it. It was fun. But I didn't have the money to continue. The financial department did absolutely nothing to help. I was on the dean's list. You thought that having a 3.8 grade point average would warrant some kind of recognition somewhere, but no. And they didn't help me get any loans. They didn't help me with shit. So I had to drop. And that was it. Here I am. I wouldn't say it's complete loss.
I failed 3 classes of online school. That's all I've done.
How the hell do you fail an online class?
It was right after we split up, and I wasn't doing well mental health wise.
Ah, okay.
I mean,
That explains
honestly.
a lot, actually.
Yeah.
Went for personal training in my teens and 20s. Went to design school, then beauty school for 2 years. So I'm college educated, but it's only good if you want to work out, fix your house, or your looks.
Hey, Patrick.
Hey, Patrick, how's it going? Most people don't need to go to college. They are better off just working their way up.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't go to college for writing. I had no clue what I was doing. I didn't even go to college for computer stuff, and I wound up having a
Very successful business for a while.
for 4 years. So, most of that was all Google. Plus, I grew up with computers. I was programming when I was 9. Built my first computer when I was was when I got that tower. So I think it was like 18 or 19.
Yeah.
Fuck, it was a long time ago. My college years were the best 17 years of my life. Well, school was not for everyone, but it was definitely for me. But I spent the whole time studying and had no social life, so I didn't have a social life either. I was social with the kids that were there.
Yeah, but I mean, you were working full time and going to school when you were going.
Yeah.
That's when we first.
Yep, because I was working at
dating.
CPR Title.
Yeah.
Let's see, Elmsfeld zip popping class in beauty school. Zip or zit? But I aced nail class in every color class.
Hey,
Hey
Angela.
Angela, how's it going? Patrick Smith's use of apostrophes burns my eyes. I effed up a few people's hair pretty bad in beauty school, but that's what happens when you get your hair done at a beauty school. So, well,
Yeah.
I used to go get my hair cut done at what was it called? It's the tech center that's over there on Washington, and it's like on your way to Grandma's house. Back when they first built it, used to go there and get like free haircuts.
Yeah. I've thought about going to the beauty school up in Sterling a few times because that's a huge. But I don't do anything with my hair, so it's not really worth it.
Went back to school for beauty at 38. That was hard. I was debating on going back.
Yeah, you should.
But why?
Why not?
For what? Because I'm too old.
Oh, whatever.
Get over it, Doc. His fun has a mind of its own. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Let's not forget the millions of immigrants who did not go to college but still made it.
Yeah.
A lot of great people didn't go to college. Patrick sent me. My God.
What the hell is that?
Oops. Trying to. No ruse.
Is that ice cream?
Hold on. Give me a fucking minute, will you? Talk to people.
Okay, sorry. Okay, I gotta read on my phone because I cannot read that screen. Okay, Chris says, KDC, yep. Nat says, I was in school with chicks. With chicks were like 18. I was 38 with these chicks dyeing my hair pink, purple. And I'm like, yeah, girls, I'm your mom's age. They were making me look like them. That's awesome.
Oh my God. That's it. That looks an ice cream cookie
an ice
on
cream
top.
Sandwich cookie milkshake?
With Oreo
That
cookies.
looks like diabetes. It looks like diabetes.
Oh my God. I just shit my pants just looking at it.
It was fun at 38. I was smart enough to party and ace most of my classes because it was my third time in college. So yeah, I fucked off most of the time, but I was serious and did the work. That's fun. I mean, I had decided to go back to school. Like, I think I applied right before we split up in November. I think I'd got in right before that. And I was trying to do school and I couldn't. So I failed like 3 classes. I owed like $4,000 in student loans. And I'm like, yeah,
Yay.
I'm good. I don't want to.
I ruined everybody's life.
Oh, whatever.
See? Acquired taste. Shadow.
I'm scared. Almost all I have left now is cherries.
Eat some cherries.
Okay.
I'm gonna be eating blueberries here in a minute.
It's gonna be rough.
Yeah. No, that's gonna be rough.
Mike. Yeah. I really
should party. I don't party, and I'm in my prime. See, I was never a partier.
I was a partier.
I wasn't.
I was a clubber.
I went to you. I went with a club with you and Michelle, and wound up getting roofied.
Yeah. I used to go to the club all the time.
That's why I don't go to fucking clubs.
We used to go out, and I was never much of a drinker out in public. Like, I didn't go out and drink because I wasn't comfortable getting drunk away from home. I was only in Sterling. I could walk my happy ass home.
Oh, if we were
And I was safe.
Oh, I was just rolling my eyes from when we were here in Denver.
But I didn't drink. Think about it. I'd go out with Shannon and I'd be there.
No, we went out. Me, you, and Michelle went out. You guys had beers, and I had my Tequila Sunrise, and somebody fucking roofied me. I took a silver bullet from one of you.
Right. And we appreciate that. But we took care of you.
Oh my God, I don't remember getting home. That was a bad night.
That's funny because we sat at Village Inn for like 2 hours.
I don't remember
waiting to meet up with Matt.
Not a clue.
Yeah, we sat at that Village Inn down the road from your house for like 2.5 hours because we had to wait for Matt to come get me.
Well, I remember telling you guys that I wasn't feeling good as we were leaving, and that was it. So, yeah. You're welcome. Well, I'm here. I don't want to say too much. I don't need Doc correcting me all the time, so I'll just watch.
Well, we appreciate that you're here and say whatever you want.
Yeah. We're not being grammar Nazis. She's just messing. Oh. But aside from that.
Oh, yeah, you were going to talk about how the writing's going.
Oh, yeah. My writing's going great. I worked more on the ebook today, which is...
I've actually started reading it.
Yeah.
He sent me some to read. I read the first chapter. Is that what I've read?
Yeah, I've also put the second one up, and you haven't even touched it, have you?
It didn't notify me.
Nope.
Okay, I'll get that.
The plan is to have it all done and up and ready by Friday. And then, since I'm doing the NaNoWriMo thing, I've been working on the next book, which is coming along really nicely. And I can't wait for you to read that one. Because I don't want it to be confusing. Because I'm doing first and third person throughout the book. So I don't want it to, like, read horrible.
Yeah.
So I need you to...
I'll read that.
Read the first chapter at least to tell me if it's going to be too much.
If it's too much?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but I'm just playing around. You know I love you. She is a big one. Trying Max.
Like,
What's up? Yeah. God.
She's like, I need to be on camera.
Anytime I start talking to the fucking microphone, somebody has to be in my lap. It's either her or Shadow. Mostly Shadow.
Sabia was on my lap at the beginning. Shadow keeps pacing around. She'll get up on my lap. She gets up on the back of your chair. She's like, I don't know what I do.
Ooh, dead. That song's still stuck in my head.
Why? For like 3 fucking days now.
And I've played it like 20 times. It's still stuck in my head. Oh, Death from Supernatural. Right now isn't a good time, so let's talk about writing because I could really, really be mean. Yeah, let's...
Anyway.
A grammar person, sorry.
She's a big one, a grammar person. Yeah. Okay, I get it.
She's a big grammar person. But anyway, the ebook should be done by Friday.
Awesome.
And then I'm working on the novel, which at this rate should be done before the end of the year.
That'd be cool.
I'm just cranking it up.
It's working on it.
Oh, yeah. Like, it'll take me a minute to get started, but once I sit down and write, it's like, boom. I really like where it's going.
Do you set, and you don't set the timer anymore?
No. Well, if anybody's watched my short on that, I tell you, when you set that timer, oh my God. I
laugh so hard.
I'm knee deep in this fucking horrific part of my book. Like, I'm being really bad. And then all of a sudden, some guy's voice comes out of nowhere. Ding! Loud.
While you're sitting here in your room by yourself.
Scared the shit out of me. Goosebumps. I mean, I was like, is someone watching me? So the first thing I look and make sure my camera's off. And then I go through all the tabs on my computer to make sure I didn't leave like something open for a commercial.
Yeah. Because that's funny, because you were in the house completely by yourself because I was at work already.
Oh, man. It scared the shit out of me. So then I saw that the timer on the on NaNoWriMo was going. So I'm like, okay, hold on. What if it does it every 10 minutes? Because it was like 10 minutes and like 4 or 5 seconds when I saw it. So I'm like, all right. So I'll go through and... yeah, so I'm watching it. 19 minutes, 45 seconds rolls around. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to stop and let's see what happens. And sure enough, when it hit 20 minutes, it dinged at me again. So I'm like, okay, it was NaNoWriMo. So I decided to turn that off because I didn't want it to scare the shit out of me every 10 minutes. But yeah, it was horrible. That is why I am glad that I watched the video. No timer for me. I'm telling you. Goosebumps head to toe. I download software to help me stay focused while writing. I don't really need it, but I love it. I enjoyed NaNoWriMo. I love the data that it shows. It keeps track of all your time and words and stuff. Hey, Ron, how's it going, buddy? But, yeah. It's pretty exciting. But according to it, I kind of slowed down because yesterday I only got 600 words in.
What?
Yeah.
Slacker.
The girls wouldn't leave me alone. Then I had to drive Arabet to fucking McDonald's at 7:30. I'm all winding down, getting ready.
Why make her drive? You gotta make her drive.
Because technically neither one of us should be driving.
Because 2 permits don't make a correct, don't make a license.
Besides, I wanted to get there and back quickly. And when it comes to driving that car, I can do that quickly.
You need to make her drive.
But it's fun.
I don't care. She needs to drive. She needs to drive with somebody besides just me.
Okay, the software is called OmWriter. I think I've heard of it, actually.
Huh.
I'll have to write that down somewhere. My notebook. Where's my pen?
You have a pencil right there.
I want a pencil.
Girls' pictures.
I want a pen.
Well, you don't have a pen. You have a
I
pencil.
don't want a pencil. I have issues with pencils and paper.
I know. It's mental. It's all freaking mental.
Oh, it's more than that. You think? I like, right, I can, oh, wow. Yeah, because I'm going to be able to read that later. Coming from someone who is way behind on the writing total, you are in great shape, Michael. Yeah, I'm quite a bit ahead of schedule. I was hoping to keep the trek going, but oh well. I'm still I'm on what? 43 out of aiming for a minimum of 250 pages, so I'm at 43. I'm gonna shoot for way more than that, but that's my absolute minimum. Published my second ebook. Waiting to see if Amazon will approve it. Awesome. That's cool, Ron. Mine should be this Friday. Michael, you are a writer and you have issues with pencils and paper? Oh, yeah. Yes, I do. Since I was a kid, I can't stand the feel of paper or cardboard. Like, when I was in school, I used to lick the bottom of my hand before I had touched the paper because I can't stand dry skin on dry paper. And then the sound of the carbon on the pencil going across the paper would give me goosebumps. So I'm like really weird about paper and cardboard products. And then someone...
That's my favorite thing to do.
Touch this tile.
Touch this tile.
Oh, the one time we were in... So it's not just
Home Depot.
paper and cardboard. It's certain textures. And so we're in Home Depot, and Sam knows that I have an aversion to certain textures. So she comes across this tile and says, hey, Michael, touch this tile. And, didn't think anything of it. I'm like, I like smooth tiles. I'm like, okay, we're looking for something for the bathroom.
It was awful.
Run my
It was
fingers
awful.
across it, and you can literally see my skin crawl. It was horrible. It's like, oh.
It was the best. I laughed so hard.
It was, oh. I almost crumpled to the floor. It was horrid. How's Nat's book coming along? The solution to your problem is lotion. It should be, but it doesn't work.
It was the best. That tile was awful to feel like. It even
God,
gave me the heebie-jeebies. And I was like, oh, Mike, feel this.
Yeah, I never trusted her after that. I'm like, no, you feel it yourself. Not gonna happen. Now I look at it, like, if it even looks matte, I won't touch it.
No. That one looked shiny, though. Remember? It was like, it looked polished.
No, it didn't. Horrible experience. I hate... See, now I'm gonna get...
I know.
My cat looking at me. My book has been slow lately. I've been trucking right along. I've been dedicating at least 2 hours a day to it, except for yesterday. And that depends, because sometimes I will get sucked into a certain scene, like I was this morning, and I'll just crank it out. So I'm going to bust it out and then go through. That's what a rough draft is for. So I'm going to go through, and there's a lot of things I want to add to the very beginning of it already that I know. So with any luck, I'll publish this one in January. Probably.
Did you catch the finish the second?
What?
Ron.
I published it. Yeah, he published his second book. Yeah, I said.
I'm sorry, I was mildly distracted by what was going on my phone.
You're not even paying attention.
I was trying to, I just missed that.
Well, if you're going to be on your phone, you might as well leave.
No.
No. Oh. So someone was on Twitter, like, asking, is it possible to be friends with someone that you were in a relationship with? I said, yeah, actually, my ex is my best friend. She's like, really? How the hell does that work? I'm like, yeah, we always had that friendship,
Yeah.
but it makes dating a pain in the ass.
It does. What? Sorry.
It sounded kind of sloppy and slushy. What the hell are you doing back there?
Stirring my cherries up?
So I decided...
That didn't sound good either.
I was going to let it go until you mentioned it. So I decided whatever or whoever isn't uplifting or inspiring is unfollowed or booted or blocked. Is taxing my brain to deal with idiots. I need smarter friends. Don't we all? I can recommend songs for you to listen to. I don't see. I can't write. Well, it depends. One of my favorite all-time stories that I still think I might go back to writing is the one I was writing when I was with Sherry.
Yeah.
The very opening to that book, the first entire chapter, that's all I listened to was Moonlight Sonata. It was a very, very sad book. But that song it fit perfect. It fit perfect because I had the whole ballroom scene going, and it was his nightmares that was driving it. And so there's some songs or music that I'll listen to for certain parts that I'm writing. But like right now with Kingmaker, I don't think there isn't a single thing I can listen to that fits anything.
Yeah.
And the part I wrote earlier was kind of disgusting. Not nearly as disgusting as Gluttony, but it was pretty bad.
Oh, yeah?
Well, just a quick poking someone's eye out and then throw it in the fire.
Ew.
And the spider scene, yeah. I really can't wait for you to read it. The spider. It was just a quick little spider scene that is kind of gross, but I like the character. He's fun. If that's any help. Let's see. They might help with your writer's block. I don't have writer's block. I've been writing, just not anything I'm happy with. They're very psychological songs. He has both. Yeah. If that works for you, that's great. But I can't do it. It depends on the scene. And like I said, there's like literally been nothing I've come across that would fit. So. But the ones I have in mind are vocal.
Or what?
I do like when I listen to music for scenes when I'm writing in a book. They're all instrumental. Not a single one of them is a vocal, except for Dies Irae. Dies Irae I've used a few times.
Yeah.
To inspire. And
yeah, you have.
That's your Nightcrawler poof 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 song from the X-Men.
It is. Every time you play it, that's one I guess. I'm like, oh, that's all I see.
Right. That's the scene. From X-Men 2 when he's poofing back and forth everywhere. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's 2. Listen to instrumental when I write? Yeah, so do I. I can't listen to vocal music when I write. I make typos. See, I don't know if I make typos when I do it. I can't focus on the what I'm writing. I was like Moonlight Sonata on repeat for that entire chapter was awesome. I used Dies Irae, was the only vocal one I used, and that was during a fight scene. So.
Well, there's not a lot of real vocal to that.
The entire song is vocal. It's in Latin.
Well, it is, but I'm saying it's not like you're listening to Runaway Train or
busting out some Elton John during a medieval fight scene.
Yeah.
Probably not. But I do have a playlist on Winamp that has a bunch of vocal in it, or not vocal, but instrumentals. And another one of my favorite ones is some of the music from Diablo 3.
Oh, I love the music from, or EverQuest. EverQuest 2.
Yep. The character select screen always puts me to sleep. I love it. The problem is I keep joining writers' chats and people aren't professionals. I waste time. I'm not inspired and just end up hanging out with idiots. I don't think I've ever actually joined a chat. Like some of the writing community on Twitter, some of them were awesome, but like there's a lot of these questions like that don't even matter much.
Yeah.
That I wind up answering because I'm a smart ass.
God, and they're funny as fuck too. Like, if anybody doesn't follow Mike on Twitter, the shit that he says when he actually gets on there is amazing.
You're missing out. Like the "Who are they?" responses. That's still.
Oh god, that was my favorite one.
That one was my favorite. The trailer park couple who's asking if you're into polyamorous relationships.
That was the Witcher pictures, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get inspired. I get where you're coming from. Usually I have one song on loop while writing. Yeah, that's what I do with Moonlight Sonata. Having a playlist that shuffles between random songs distracts me. Exactly. Yeah. So I told them, sorry guys, this chat is childish and not writing based. I'm out of here. That's one of the one of the groups I belong to on Facebook here in Denver is a writing group, and they are strict writing.
Yeah.
So like if you stray anywhere from writing, they come down on you like a brick.
I'm scared. I'm down to just cherries.
Pussy. Eat them.
They're gonna be gross.
Pansy ass.
They're gonna be gross.
Yeah, I'll chase my out here. I'll help you. Ready? Okay, so she's eating alcohol cherries. Oh my god.
No, these aren't
I'm
bad.
eating moonshine
Cool.
blueberries. What smell? I bet you mine are stronger.
I don't know. These have been soaking. No, they're not bad.
The hell what are you like? Drink gasoline or what? Jesus, this is gonna hurt.
They really do.
This is gonna hurt a lot. They weren't moderating the chat. People were just saying whatever. These were supposedly professional published authors acting like
I
high school
hate
kids.
that. That gets so annoying.
Well, here we are talking about writing. I'm about to down some alcoholic blueberries. But Monday's kind of a lax day anyway.
We're both gonna be too drunk for this shit. Like, we're not gonna make it 2 hours.
Throw your mouth.
Oh god. That's rough. At least these cherries are like chocolate flavored and they're good. Don't do it. Mike's gonna blow chunks.
Nope.
On video.
Nope. It's burning.
Drink some Dr. Pepper.
It tastes like fire.
Instead of you smell like burning, it tastes like burning.
Oh my god.
Drink some Dr. Pepper.
I'm not about to yak or nothing. It's just the amount of flame.
That's
heat.
awesome. Drink some Dr. Pepper, crackhead.
I felt like the inside of my cheeks were melting.
Don't be a pussy.
I had a mouthful of fucking berry. You had one cherry.
I've just sat here and ate 4.
Pussy ass.
I've sat here and eaten 4 while you struggled with the mouthful of blueberries.
Oh my god.
I should have brought some water in.
I thought I had some. Did I not bring it in?
You didn't bring it in.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, that's what I'm going to sing. Right.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, nobody said anything else.
Holy cow. Oh. Oh, wow.
Patrick says you're a pussy.
the flesh on the inside of my mouth, from where my lip is, feels like it's on fire. How come I didn't show it?
What?
You said I was a pussy?
Oh. In text message.
Oh. Sorry, I don't drink gasoline like everybody else does. This doesn't belong in a writer's chat. People who run these live streams need to set some kind of standard for what they allow in rooms. Otherwise, it makes them look bad, especially when they respond. We got people like that in your chat. Seriously, writers believe. From what she was talking about,
okay.
from
the children.
Acting like kids. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I try to keep everything nice and relaxed on Mondays anyway.
Yeah.
Well, we'll still talk about writing, but go on now. That was a lot of blueberries. Here's an instrumental song for you guys. Try this. The Bloom of the Poison Seed by the Raven Age. See, now I'm going to have to look something else up.
Write it down on your list. Give it here. Your writing fucking sucks. Your writing's illegible. Yeah, you can't fucking read that.
I can read all of that.
Yeah, what can you...
all of that. That's
Barely.
Ohm Writer.
Barely. You just said you weren't going to be able to read it.
I can show you my cursive.
Oh, God. No, we're good.
I'll show you my journal. I used to have amazing cursive writing skills.
Yeah, now you have chicken scratch. You might as well be a fucking doctor.
If you'd let me wait, I was going to say I had amazing cursive writing skills when I was 12.
Bloom of the poison.
Bloom of the poison seed. So I've just been really pissed off and delusioned with the writers community. Oh, I don't know, I guess it depends on just how you take it all. I mean,
By Raven.
they're basically giving me no help, and it's been screwing up my writing, so it's time to ditch like half of them and get back to horror and sci-fi. Do you guys ever read poetry? Okay, real quick. That's what I'm writing right now, is fantasy horror. But, I try to be helpful. I just don't know what the problem is. For me, I have a problem starting. Once I start, though, it's like I can write for hours. It's like my son was once asking me, how do I, like...
No, Airbeth was asking how
Somebody,
to start.
I swear it was Ty.
No, Airbeth was in here talking the other night. She has her story. She has the middle and end, but doesn't know how to start. Doesn't know how to start.
No. I'm talking about... See, jumping in shit, you don't even know what you're talking about. Ty was asking me, how do I stop writer's block?
Oh.
Like, I don't know, because when it comes to my stories, I really don't have writer's block. I have an idea of where I want the story to go, but then the characters usually go where it wants to go. It's like today. Like, I'll sit and think for a second on how I want the next part to go, but then I'll start writing, and then the character will actually take it the rest of the way. So I don't really know how to help anybody with writer's block, because I never really have it. Now, when it comes to blog posts and shit like that, there's all kinds of things I can suggest for writer's block on that. But with creative writing, I've never really had an issue, except for writing Pride, and all 3 times I didn't have a problem writing it.
It just didn't come out.
It didn't come out right. So I had to rewrite Pride 3 times. I want to rewrite it again when I'm done with this next book. So that is a different story. It just doesn't feel. It just doesn't jive with the rest of it, I think. And I might rewrite Envy.
Envy?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. It's good, but I think it needs rewritten.
Yeah. Gluttony, I'm going to add to it. I like that one. I'm sorry.
I like it. No, I like it.
Also, Netflix has pissed me off. They have such bad content.
They really do recently. It's just like, I can't even call it B rating. It's just really kind of campy and cheesy and not, it's not.
I only watch Netflix for Deep Space Nine and Star Trek. They brought back SG-1 on Netflix, but it's also on Hulu, so I don't know. If I watch it on Netflix, I don't get commercials. So I might just do that. Also, it's been hard to get inspired. I don't know. I've actually done fairly well. I think what's done it for me this time is the gamification of NaNoWriMo. Like, it'll keep track of my words that I have total for the story, and to me, it's kind of like a score. And I want to see how large I can get that. I love anything that has to do with gamifying whatever I'm trying to do, because that's what engages me. That's what keeps me going. Data, especially. You give me a fucking spreadsheet and I'm a happy camper. So when I found out that NaNoWriMo has all these cool little things that it does, it keeps track for your reports and shit. I'm like, oh, damn, that is so exciting.
You're such a dork.
I am. And so that's what engaged me. So it's, I don't know, I've been pretty well getting inspired with it. Casey, any more contemporary poetry? Oh, yeah, I've never really responded to KDC's poetry. And yes, I do rarely, but I do have
I write poetry more than I necessarily read it.
I love The Raven.
Yeah.
And there's very few poetry that I'll read. Michael Superpower, Infinite Flow State. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm telling you, there were times where when I was writing 7, I didn't go to bed until like fucking 4 in the morning. I don't have writer's block issue. I have an issue with the stuff I've written lately is shitty.
Yeah.
I'm just not happy with it. That's not writer's block. That I wish I had any advice for. Like if you can
have the
figure it
same
out.
pro- I
Well, I
mean-
have the problem with Pride, but what I
Yeah.
did with Pride is just I keep rewriting it, and I'm going to rewrite it again, as it just doesn't feel right. And there's really nothing you can do about that.
I was gonna say the only thing you can do about that is just keep writing and power through it. I think
Or
until
get-
something comes out good. Like honestly,
Or have somebody beta read it.
maybe
And
yeah.
see
That's what
what-
you do a lot. I mean, you'll have
Have
me
you
read
read
it
it?
or
How does this make sense?
yeah.
Yeah. It's more like burnout. I finished something huge, so it's been hard to get back on track mentally. I have issues and not happy with the results. I can relate with that because when I did the 90 blog posts in 30 days, it took me, I'm still not 100%, and that was over a month ago. And so I can feel, I feel your pain. Every writer has their own way to stop writer's block. Some listen to music, others watch movies, go for walks, take breaks. Yes, I'm a big fan of, I will purposely stop myself writing and then go outside and walk because I come up with my best ideas while I'm walking. Netflix shows have the worst lighting and are so low budget. Lots of them look like a student film. Half of it's filmed in the dark
Yeah.
because they can't afford good lighting
It's
crews.
awful.
Well, you can say that with sci-fi.
No, it's worse. It's
Worse than sci-fi originals?
original movies.
Yes.
About the same, I guess. You're
Okay, so
right.
sci-fi series
Except
are
sci-fi
awesome.
Sci-fi movies
But
are
they're
like
movies.
B movies.
Yeah,
These aren't
you
even B
think?
movies. They're like I don't know. They're just
Sharknado is such a classic. We're talking Oscar award winning there. Okay, now to get what you're saying, like you said, you have no ideas. You just aren't happy with the product. Not the same as writer's block. Sometimes, Nat, sometimes it's worth it just to take a break and not do anything. Like, I am starting to really get back into blogging again after my month-long hiatus. Because I realized I needed to take time for me. Because I am not the machine I was 20 years ago. And I need to focus on my mental health.
can I have a little bit of your Dr. Pepper?
I suppose. How do you guys decide which idea is worth writing about? I don't. I just write it. And then usually I think it sucks and throw it away.
Yeah, which pisses me off. We have a rule. I won't read shit unless he is committed. Like, we have to discuss whether it's worth me reading or not. Because I can't tell you how many things that he's had me read, like the first fucking chapter of, or just the first couple pages to see if it works. And I'll be like, oh my goodness, I love this, and get so invested and so involved, and he's like, never mind, throws it away.
Delete it.
I'm like, what? What? So then, me as an avid reader, and I'm not a writer, I'm a reader. And I read a ridiculous amount, and my reading speed is super fast. I can sit down with a book in, like, I'm talking a book, in 4 hours, have it done. The people are like, man, that would have taken me 2 weeks. I'm like, I just read the whole series in 2 days. What? As an avid reader, I get involved. I get invested in those characters, involved in the story. And then you're leaving me hanging in this world. Like, because I'm there. I'm there in my mind. And I'm like, okay, I'm ready for this. This is going to be great. And I get involved and I centered in that world. And then you're like, never mind. I'm like, wait, but what? I got this story here. What are you talking about? So I fucking hate that shit. So we have a deal. He won't.
That's because I suck.
Yeah. We have a deal. I won't read shit unless he's committed to actually writing it.
We're way behind. Oh yeah, and I keep getting advice for writer's block whenever I talk about it. I do not have writer's block. It's not the same issue. I am writing. It's just being crap. If you love the idea, others will too. If you're passionate about it, then it's worth writing. That's the other issue I have. Ideas. I'm just not feeling a passion for any of it. I can relate from a blogging perspective. I got burned out in September, and it's taken a little longer to get back in track. Let's see. The issue ideas. I'm just not feeling passionate about it. Yeah, and music doesn't do anything for me. It's just a distraction, if anything. Nat did mention she needed a vacation. Yeah, we all do.
Who doesn't?
I wouldn't force it. Don't think of walking away from those bad ideas as a failure. Think of it as not forcing yourself to make something you think is bad. You think is bad worse.
Okay, so I have to share this because Patrick's not going to.
I'm in Vegas. If I want a vacation, I'd drive to the Strip and check into a nice hotel. I can't
Right?
afford that unless someone else is paying.
Okay, I gotta share this because Patrick's not going to. But it says, tell Mike that the lady who took us in the limo to the cemetery said I can drive back, and she told me to do a burnout leaving the cemetery. Get limo.
Nice.
That's freaking awesome.
All the time I keep building it upon old ideas, write something, leave for a bit, come back and edit. I love to get out of town on vacation, but with COVID and my finances, that would be a stupid idea. A vacation for me would be staying at the hotel down the street just so I have a bed I can sleep in.
You're going on vacation, and I'm going to put you in the other Hilton, so you should have a good bed.
Fucking hope so. That last one blew.
That sucked. I'm not putting you in that
That was worse than mine. My bed sucks.
I'll book your hotel on Saturday.
Yeah. I'm gonna be going to Utah in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
2 weeks.
You and the kids get to drive for 7 hours. Woo!
Yay!
I'm glad I'm not making that trip.
Sure
I'm
you are.
sad.
You're taking that weekend off so you can drive us back.
Oh God. I'm putting somebody on a plane on the way back. I'm not doing it with everybody in the fucking car. All 3 kids in the back
And
seat
how
of
would
my car.
how would they get anywhere? When they get off the plane to be stranded there until we get home.
Donovan will come get them. Alyssa's off on weekend. She'll go pick up. We'll put Annika on the plane. Alyssa will go pick her up. She likes Annika.
Let's see. A lot of the time I keep building up ideas, but something to leave for a bit, come back and edit, yada yada yada. Okay, I wrote a mystery, never wrote a mystery, so when I went back to sci-fi and horror, and my prose is off, my flow is off, and it's hard to shift gears after writing something so emotional it's hard.
Yeah, switching that whole genre of
Going from a slow burn mystery to going back to action adventure, filled horror and sci-fi with a fast pace, it's been hard.
I could see that, like just switching the pace.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever switched like that before.
Yeah. I mean, again, as a reader, that's a hard switch to make. Like, I'll go for... Okay, right now, I've been reading a ton of really smutty shit. Like, I mean, it's basically porn. Let's be honest. I've been reading a lot of porn.
I've been known to write, son.
And I am now switching to this epic fucking adventure that's, like, so different from what I've been reading recently that I'm like, my brain's having trouble shifting that gear. Mom's having me listen to it, so I'm not actually even reading. David Eddings, I think is who it is. It's this grand adventure of epic proportions, and I'm like, okay, something different.
You call this archaeology? Family road trip, just like in the movies? Yep, and don't think I won't be singing that song all the way to Utah.
I'm sure you will be.
Holiday road.
I don't have the heart to tell Ty that you guys aren't taking the van.
How the hell would I would not take the van is falling apart. There's
I think
no
he thinks
way.
you are, though, because
There's
he
no
said
way the van
something
would
about
make
it, and I was like, I'm not going to tell him. I'm not going to tell him until he's here.
Yeah, the van's not gonna make it.
No.
So I've been coming up with ideas, but I read it back and I'm like, my bros. It's like a little kid. I just can't get the flow. Shades of Grey readers.
Oh no, the stuff I'm reading is way worse than Shades of Grey. I'm telling you, it's basically porn. I share my cousins.
I wrote some of that a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm really good.
I share my cousin's Amazon account, And there's a couple other people that share, like my other cousin, he's like, who's been reading this? And Alyssa has to be like, it's Sam, just don't open it. It's okay. It's like, I'm like, what? Sometimes I like to, some people read sitcoms. I read short little trash. Like,
ow! Let's see. I don't have any, family members, so it would be a family trip of one. Yeah, we're talking about, I'm taking myself,
all 3 kids.
both my girls, and my oldest son to Utah.
Ugh.
In a car for 7 hours. Do you still write for Textbroker? I haven't for quite some time, Dawn. Mostly because I'm either incredibly busy or I'll make way more money with what I do now. It's not that Textbroker's a bad system. I still promote it. I still talk about it quite a bit. And if it wasn't for Textbroker, I wouldn't be where I'm at today. So it's still a great system. I haven't really had a chance to do it much because I've got so many other things going on right now. I've been drinking.
Were you trying to say so much else on your plate?
I don't know what I was doing.
Okay.
I was talking like my daughter. All right, hetero smut on occasion, but boring. I like hetero smut. What is the book called? I'm gonna recommend it for a friend.
I couldn't even tell you. Like, I don't know. I read so much. Oh, let's see.
Now she can look it up for you.
What was the last thing I read? I could probably tell you the author more than I could tell you
called
actually what I
Penthouse?
read. No, like actual genuine smut books is what they're on Amazon, Kindle. What did I read on Kindle last?
I'm pansexual. I can write about any orientation, but prefer to write gay or lesbian stuff if it's erotica. Yeah, each their own. I have to be in the right mood for the right person to write romance stuff.
Okay, so like the other day, or not the other day, a couple weeks ago, I read something called Her Werewolf Bodyguard. Or Elves with Benefits. I read that.
Elves.
Yes.
Oh my God.
It was Christmas themed. It's almost
now
Christmas.
Now I'm getting this vision of Santa Claus with elves with benefits. And like, I bet you there's a movie of that.
I'm sure there is.
It's almost as bad as porn, like the
I told you it's porn. It is porn. I read a lot of porn.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Lauren Landish is an author that I read. That's, I don't know. I can only read a couple because then I'm like, oh, this is ridiculous. This is not real life. Like, for real.
Wow.
So.
Hey. If there's a market for it, fucking write it.
That's the thing there is. Like, there are so many people that read Christmas smut. LOL. Yes!
Christmas smut.
It's called Elves with Benefits. Actually, I think I read the first one in that series. I don't know that I've read Elves with Benefits.
Oh, I can come up with some great titles.
I'm sure that you could.
Oh my God. There's been a few times though that I was thinking about going back to write for Textbroker, but if I did that, I'd have to dump everything else I'm working on.
Yeah.
Like I figured it out the other day. I would be making bank, like a lot of money. But I have too much fun doing the shit that I'm doing. Take a drink every time they say porn.
Oh God, that'd be bad.
Okay, so Don, what it is that my brother-in-law has a game where they take a drink anytime I say the word anywho, because I say anywho a lot. But yeah, probably tonight.
I'm sorry. Okay, so there is actually 6 books in this series. The first one is The Boss Who Stole Christmas. If You Give a Jerk a Gingerbread. One Night Stand Before Christmas. Elves with Benefits. One Night with a Nutcracker. And The Bachelor on the Shelf. I'm pretty sure I've only read the first one. Now do you see why everybody who shares Alyssa's Amazon is like, What the fuck is this? Like,
Wow.
yeah. I told you I read trash. I read trash.
Apparently so. But, like I said, if there's a market for it, people are buying it, who am I to judge? Enjoy. The first erotica porn book I ever read was from Portia da Costa. Costa, maybe? Not many people know who she is. God, the name sounds familiar, but I can't quite place it. I know I said it wrong, but I don't know. Maybe not, but it sounds familiar. Max, you are too hot to sit on my lap, baby.
I feel like it's hot in here. Maybe I've just had too much to drink.
It's 73. The window's open. Yep. I'm sorry. You are too hot. You are a big ball of black hair. Thick. Thick hair. Oh, I didn't bring my fireball in. Okay, well. Okay, so now we're going to chase Fireball.
Ooh, and blueberries.
With peanut butter and chocolate whiskey. I'm totally not Googling this. One night with the Nutcracker, is that what it was?
Yes.
That's just wrong.
Right?
See, I'm getting this
And now,
version of torture.
The best part is I've only read the very first one. Now I'm thinking, well, shit. Now I'm gonna have to read the rest of the series. Now that I listed it off, I'm like, well, now I'm gonna have to read this.
I need to know how it ends.
Woman of culture. Unfortunately, no.
No, it's still a culture.
Now, I actually do. I mean, right now I'm reading.
Just because it's trailer park doesn't mean it's not a culture.
Right. I mean, right now I'm actually reading.
I'm almost gone.
What is it? The Prophecy. What is it? Pawn of Prophecy. Yes.
Okay, so want to try that
By
one more
David
time?
Eddings.
What's the name of it?
Pawn of Prophecy by David Eddings.
Right.
It's book 1 of the Belgariad. I can't remember how to say it.
Vanguard?
No, Bell. It's Belgario, something.
What?
I don't know how to say it.
Sam.
I'm reading it.
Sam's drunk. Smut is culture. Huh?
Yeah,
see?
see?
I told you. It's a genre.
It is. It's very own.
Some people call it smut, other people call it romance, but we all know what it is.
No, there's a difference. No, there's a difference between romance and smut.
Oh, whatever.
No, romance is like super like, oh, we love each other and they're snuggly and kissy. Smut
what fucking romance
is
have you
dirty.
been reading?
There's a difference.
Oh, I've read some romance where there was no love involved.
No, most books that are classified as romance are just a little like, oh,
The
lovey-dovey.
rose and the rapier.
Yeah. They're like really lovey-dovey, and there's maybe a little bit of sex scenes. The smut
Not
that I
the
read...
ones I read.
Oh, the smut that I read makes Penthouse blush.
I bet you I'm better.
I'm sure you probably are.
They don't use my voice for masturbatory material for nothing.
For no reason. You're such a dork. Is the heat turned up again?
I can tell some stories. I don't know, maybe. It's 70. It's still
Maybe
only.
I've had-
It's
okay.
only 73. I think it's just
the
that
amount
we've
I've had
had.
to drink. Okay.
Yeah, let's see. I've had my Fireball. I've had a mouthful of blueberries. I'm gonna have some more.
Okay, I had this
And
much
you've had
vodka
a fuck ton of cherries.
and 9 or 10 cherries.
I bet I could light this on fire.
I bet you could. It'd be cool. Do it.
Be a fucking bomb. Everybody, watch Michael explode. It'll go viral.
It would.
I want to go viral for a good reason. Thank you, not for blowing my face
That's
off.
exactly, Nat.
Anyone before 50 Shades of Grey?
I've read it. I've read all of it.
It's like comparing a romance scene in a movie to a triple X porn. It's not
That is the best description.
So it's kind of like, okay, how about this? it'd be like comparing Cinemax to Pornhub.
No, not even that. Well, yeah.
Because
Okay, yes.
Cinemax doesn't really show anything. It just shows naked people rubbing.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
But Pornhub is like full-blown...
Very true.
There you go. That was for Katie C's question. What was going to see? Wow, sound here.
Anyway.
Culture. What question did he have?
I know.
Sam gets it. There's a fine line between someone... okay, there's... Fuck.
There's a fine line between them sometimes, but there is a line. There is.
It's just super thin.
It's a fine line, but there is a line.
Yeah, it's a G-string in most cases.
Sometimes.
Couldn't read 50 Shades. Read a few paragraphs and not my type of kink. I'm a dom, not a sub. If it was the dude tied up, I'd have been into it. See, I don't mind being tied up. I just don't want to get my ass kicked.
50 Shades.
Get violent with me. I'm going to go violent back.
50 Shades bothers me only because it became such a huge cultural, oh my goodness, this is a great book. And I don't understand it. Why it becomes such a great thing. Because I get that people who are into the kink lifestyle are into that and like find that type of book interesting. And I know a lot more than I should about like kink lifestyle. But the everyday housewife reading 50 Shades of Grey and it becoming such a huge book always kind of weirded me out. Like, I'm like, and then, you know, there's all these critics that were like, oh, if he lived in a trailer, it wouldn't have been sexy. And I'm like, for some people, yes, it would have been, honestly. It had nothing to do with the fact he was rich that she was into him, but people don't get that, so.
Well, I'm good you're having a conversation because I didn't hear a
I
damn
know
thing
you
you said
didn't.
at
You were
the
too
very
busy,
beginning.
like, dying on blueberries.
I almost went with Dan to his club.
Did you?
No.
No. I love that you're like honest.
I told him that, I'd probably go, but I'd be in the corner crying.
Right? You'd be scared and not in a good way.
It'd be like a horror film. The really real world.
You're right. A
BDSM should
submissive.
be consensual. People shouldn't be hurt when playing bondage games. I don't know about playing bondage games. I like being tied up. I like handcuffs. I like arm restraints. Silk ties.
Yeah, but not hurt. I mean, there's
No,
a
but
huge
the
difference.
moment you whip out a chain or a knife or needles, we're gonna have issues.
Some people like that, though.
I don't.
I know you don't. Some people do.
And I do have a tendency of getting very aggressive.
Yes.
So, you're gonna let me know before you bring that kind of crap out. Anyway,
But,
we're
like,
not talking
well-
about why sex life. We're talking about writing.
Well, like Nat said, though, but whatever floats people's boats, and that's exactly
Yeah.
it.
Every genre has an audience, and so, like,
I mean, if
we
they
can
didn't,
laugh
they
about
wouldn't
it.
they wouldn't exist.
Well, we can laugh about it. Like she was saying that a submissive virgin is the most boring character people can write. The thing is that there's still a market for it, and people buy the books. So that's when you know you're writing for your audience, and that's what you got to worry about as a writer. You're not trying to please everybody in the world, because that's going to be impossible. Like
Well,
I always
'cause you're
say,
not going to.
you can't please 100% of the people 100% of the time, no matter how hard you try. So don't.
Honestly-
You write for your audience.
Honestly,
That's
50
who you
Shades of
care
Grey
about.
is a great example of that. Like I said before, so many people loved that book.
Mm-hmm.
I personally, as a reader, I've read it a few times, if I'm honest. I'll be honest. I've read it more than once. It's not my favorite book. It's not my favorite bondage story or BDSM story. But there are people who love that book. Absolutely love it. But there are people out there who have made that comment that, oh, it was only a sexy book because he was rich. And if he were poor, it would have been domestic abuse. And that's abuse. And that's...
That's a stretch, but
No, honestly,
I guess
there's a
in
lot
a
of...
way it would be.
I mean, that's... A lot of people say that. And that goes to the whole example of you can't please 100% of people 100% of the time.
Yeah,
Because there's so many
that's
people that love that book, but then there's those critics out there
it's
that...
like okay, so I know a lot of people who think that Anne Rice is the end all be all of vampire writers. I don't like Anne Rice. I would rather read Salem's Lot by Stephen King than anything Anne Rice ever wrote.
Okay, have you ever read Anne Rice, or have you just watched
I
the
have.
movies?
No, I have. And I watched the movies.
The movies are bullshit.
I kind of liked Interview with a Vampire, but I'm also at the time, I was kind of a Brad Pitt fan, and I kind of had a crush on the little girl because that was my age group.
That was your age group, yeah.
And The Vampire Lestat, was that a book? No, a movie.
No, the movie is Queen of the Damned, which is a bullshit fucking movie. It goes nothing like the book. That one pissed me off
so bad because
I have never watched it.
It's Queen of the Damned, but you don't see a fucking word of her at all throughout the entire movie until the last 5 minutes.
Which is why I asked if you're judging her writing on the movies, or if you've read her stuff.
The Vampire Lestat is what turned me off. I don't like her.
The Vampire Lestat, the book, he's a whiny bitch in that book.
Yeah, I don't like her. I just didn't like the way she wrote. I would rather read Salem's Lot.
I enjoy reading Anne Rice.
But there you go. See, that's the difference.
I love Tale of the Body Thief. Mim Knocked the Devil. Mim Knocked the Devil is an amazing book.
I heard that was a good book.
It is a great book.
My point is that some people think Anne Rice is the shit. Mm-hmm. Some people think Stephen King is the shit.
Yeah.
So everybody has their niche. Everybody has their audience.
Dawn says,
what is your favorite niche? My favorite niche is, I don't know.
What is your favorite niche to write, and what is your favorite niche to read? Because there is a kind of difference.
Not really.
No?
I love reading horror. I was a Stephen King, Dean Koontz, Peter Straub fan when I was growing up. Still am. I was reading Night Shift before my fucking eyes went bad.
But you tend to write
but I write fantasy.
Fantasy.
That's
why I was saying,
fantasy and gothic horror is what I write.
Yeah.
Mostly. I do love sci-fi. I've done quite a few sci-fi stories. There isn't a single niche that I haven't wrote in. Or haven't written in. But my fallback would have to be fantasy gothic horror. To read, though, is horror and sci-fi. Nat is such an alpha. I like her. She will always be the dude up, be the cop, and be on top. She calls a stroller a pram.
A pram. I don't know who we're talking about, Nat.
Anybody in America calls it a pram, it's a stroller.
Lots of her phrases. She's a bit... I don't know who we're talking about.
Are we talking about Anne Rice, maybe? American women don't put up with certain things, but she's never been here and doesn't get that. Harry
Potter was annoying. I've read all of them.
Too wordy.
I like Harry Potter.
Yeah, it was annoying to read. It wasn't a big fan.
See, and again, that I love Harry Potter. I'm not one of those crazy Potterheads, but I do love Harry Potter.
I like the movies. Never read the books.
I've read the books.
No, that's the point, though, is that everybody has their cup of tea. And you can't really say that one book... The second I try to tell Ty is that just because you think that a story is crap or that an author is shit doesn't mean they are.
No.
Because they have an audience. They know who they're writing for.
Oh,
so I am appreciative of everybody.
Oh, shit, I don't know her name either.
50 Shades, whatever the fuck her name is.
Oh, here's one for you. I don't know if you guys know this. Erebeth told us this the other day, and I've looked it up. It is true. Did you know 50 Shades was started out as a fanfic for Twilight?
I'm not a big fan of Twilight.
I like the stupid teen nasty...
Vampires.
What do you call them?
The foo-foo fag nasty teen fuck movies?
Yeah, I'm a fan of the foo-foo teen nasty whatever fuck books.
I'm not a fan of vampires sparkling in the sunlight.
I like those books. It's stupid. And those are my guilty pleasure. I'll read Twilight, and I know they're awful. They're not well written. They're not good books, but I like them.
It's like going to a bad Taco Bell.
It is. It's exactly what it's like. It's like going to Taco Bell in general. You know you shouldn't. You shouldn't go to Taco Bell. You know it's going to make you feel like shit.
There's some good Taco Bells out there, but if you go to a bad Taco Bell... I have a sci-fi idea. Did an outline for it, but I'm not sure if it'll work. I want to do sci-fi again. But I made a promise. After Kingmaker, I'm finishing 7. I'm rewriting the entire book of 7.
Boom. Cherries gone.
I did what?
Cherries are gone. Boom. Cherries are gone.
I didn't know that, Sam. Oh, about the fanfic. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it reads like fanfic. It's a self-insert story, and hey, sometimes I read bad stuff on purpose just for a laugh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. There's some things I won't read that are just cringeworthy. It's like, no. It's like movies, too. Like, I refuse to watch Sharknado. Out of principle. I refuse to play Final Fantasy out of principle. Yeah, there's some things I just won't do. Eye of Aragon,
but then at the same time,
was the worst shit I ever read, but I loved it. It was hilariously bad. No, fuck it. I've been drinking too much to care. I've never heard of it. Eye of Aragon.
I'm trying to think if I have. No,
I like how Kingmaker's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I'm Googling it. My phone's gonna die.
I really want to finish 7, though. I'm looking forward to that. So the idea is to be done with 7 before my birthday, which I'll probably be done way before then. Especially if I maintain the same schedule of writing I'm doing now. Sharknado was epic. No. There's some things I won't. I did Iron Sky. That was bad enough. I'm not going to do Sharknado.
You have done Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder was not B-rated.
You've done
though.
Snakes on a Plane.
Snakes on a Plane wasn't B-rated.
They're all like.
No, that was Samuel L. Jackson.
I love them, but they're special like.
And Tropic Thunder was Robert Downey Jr. and Jack Black and Ben Stiller.
Yeah.
And Charlie Sheen and Tom Cruise and Matthew McConaughey. That was an all-star fucking cast.
Yeah. Yeah. See, Nat says, first of all, Sharknado was made as a joke. Yeah, but what about the next 7?
So I watched, out of pure curiosity, the space scene from, I think, Sharknado 3 with the sharks in space.
God.
Attacking the shuttle. That was just... No.
I almost feel like I have to read this now that I read the synopsis for this book.
If you can read Eye of Aragon without laughing, it would be a miracle. People do the Don't Laugh challenge with the book and lose.
Yeah.
Snakes on a Plane is stupid. It wasn't stupid.
It's stupid in a great way.
Some of the best lines came out of that movie.
It's stupid in a fabulous way. Okay.
I have had it with these motherfucking snakes on this
The Eye of Aragon is a heroic fantasy novella that narrates the adventure of Gringner, a mighty barbarian and thief. It was written in 1970 by Jim Thies and has found notoriety within science fiction fandom since its publication. The quality of the work has made it rank among the books considered the worst on Wikipedia.
So it's a cult classic.
Yes, in the book world, it is.
Awesome. Snake owner here. FYI, snakes aren't aggressive monsters that want to bite people. Sure they are.
Bullshit. Our snake bit Annika. Straight up bit Annika.
And
I had to come home from work. And hose it down in the fucking bathtub to make it let go of her fucking arm. It was gonna eat her.
I would have took its head off.
It was an accident.
Yeah, so would mine be. Shears. You don't fuck with my kids. I will take a pair of shears and chop its head right off.
It was an accident. She scared him.
Yeah.
She grabbed his tail. I'd bite her too.
Still angers me that you guys didn't even tell me about it.
Fuck no, we didn't tell you. This is why we didn't tell you.
I get aggressive when it comes to my kids.
Let's see. Sharknado.
I will have myself some fucking snake meat soup.
Sharknado was epic. First of all, okay, I read that.
Stupid movies can be funny, but yeah, it's stupid. Sharknado's stupid. Naked Gun was stupid. So yeah, I kind of like the first Naked Gun, but the ones after that were dumb. So I do like Ace Ventura 2, the second one. That one I did like, and those are dumb. So I do get you there. That's why they consider it the most poorly written book ever written.
Yes. So, okay, Nat, real quick. What happened is our snake, it's not
That was
actually ours.
redundant.
It's my brother's, but it lives at my house, is an escape artist. And he was getting out of the cage, and she reached over and just grabbed his tail to catch him before he slid down the wall. And he automatically reached up and bit her arm. So, I mean, that's what happened. And then she tensed up, so her muscles were all tight, and he couldn't release. And he's a boa. So he's like trying to constrict on her arm, and Arabeth's holding her, and they're freaking out. They had to call me from work. I had to get him home. I had to get home. We couldn't get the snake to get out, and I couldn't make her release. So then I just took him in the shower and hosed them both down with cold water, and he released, and everybody was fine.
Would have released just fine, putting 22 through its head.
And her arm?
No, shoot right off.
There's no way.
Oh yeah.
How he was biting her? Yeah.
You want to bet?
No, I'm good. Yeah,
Anyway.
so it was after he'd already gotten out once, and I threatened to burn down the house if he ever got out again because I don't like snakes.
I'm telling you.
I don't like snakes at all.
I would have took its head right off, there.
He was fine. She would have been super upset.
I'm super upset he fucking bit my baby.
She wasn't upset. Me and Arabeth were upset. Annika didn't care. She knew that she fucked up by grabbing his tail. She wasn't upset. She just stood there. She's like, oh man. Yeah, and that's what they were backwards. So... Oh, mite spray.
Mite spray?
Yeah, cold water worked just fine. We just hosed them both down, and he was chill. Arabeth was chill. Annika and I were...
Yeah, he'll be chill when I drowned his ass in the tub.
He was fine.
I don't like my kids being bit or messed with.
Yeah, see, that's what Annika said. She said it was more annoying than it hurt. She said it didn't really hurt. It just sucked because they couldn't get him off.
It's funny considering what we were just talking about.
I know.
There's a bee movie in that.
There is.
He's fine if you can get him off. A cat or dog bite is a lot worse than most snakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can attest to that. I've got blood poisoning from a cat bite.
Oh, God. Or when Shadow fucked up your hand. The last time...
No, she fucking put her teeth deep in my thumb.
In the meaty part.
She went deep in my thumb. Hey, please, no snake abuse talk. If people said that about your cats, you'd be pissed. Yeah, but my cat didn't bite my girl. That's my point. It's like, it doesn't matter if it's a snake, a dog, a rat, a hawk, a bear. It doesn't matter. You mess with my kids, I get uber violent. So... That's and I warned him that snake bites my daughter, I will kill that snake.
Which is why we didn't tell him anything till like 2 years later, so it's fine.
So it's not the fact that it's a snake. I like snakes. I had the rubber boa. I had water snakes growing up. I don't mind snakes. I used to hang out with Baby, which is that 18-foot Burmese python I was telling you about.
I fucking hate snakes, but I have one living in my house.
You don't mess with my kids. I lose it at that point. I worked for a shelter. People are stupid with animals. I've seen a lot of bad things.
People are awful with animals.
That's how I got Mojo from a shelter. From Dumb Frenzig.
Yeah.
Max.
She's being a pest.
Jesus Christ. Animals bite. If you can handle it, don't buy them for your kids.
Well,
I didn't want that.
That's the whole point. Kids. Really, realistically, the whole point of Mike's point is that it's not our snake. We didn't buy the snake. We didn't want the snake. It just lives at my house.
Yeah.
That's
a tale
in all
of its
honesty.
own.
Like, that's really the problem. Is I would have never gone out and got a snake. I fucking hate snakes. I hate snakes so bad. I actually told my brother when he brought it to my house temporarily 4 fucking years ago that if it ever got out, I was burning the fucking house down. And it got out once, and I called him. He lives 2 hours away. 2 fucking hours away. And I called him crying. And I was like, the snake is missing. I don't know where it is. I can't even look for it. You have to drive your ass up here and find the fucking snake. I have to leave. And I left. Buy your kids a snail. Annika wants a bearded dragon.
The bearded dragon was cool.
The bearded
I like
dragon
Draco.
was
Draco was fun. So we might do a bearded dragon, but Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want the snake. Yeah.
I don't know if I can have a bearded dragon.
Why?
Somebody here will eat him.
No, bearded dragons and cats get along great. They really do.
I have, between what's right there and right here, probably 40 pounds of predator.
Honestly, bearded dragons and cats get along really well. I don't know why.
I don't think Max would deal with it.
But
I think
I mean,
Max would kill him.
they're not out, and once they get bigger, they're easier to deal with. You don't let them out when they're little.
I think we just get fish. Like, goldfish are cheap to replace.
See, that's okay. So realistically, we have horses, we have dogs, we have a million cats. Annika wants to be a zoologist.
Yeah,
And
that's fine.
they get bit, they get scratched, they get...
My
Arabeth has fallen off, got thrown off ribbon.
See, Sam hit it on the head. My aggression is that it's my baby bitten by your brother's snake.
Yeah.
That's where it all comes down to. But we've had horses
Oh, God.
fucking most of our life.
Yeah. Do you remember when Ribbon bit Annika's hand?
And she didn't even mean to. Ribbon was just getting the apple, and Annika had her hand curled a little too much, and so Ribbon
it was a treat, and she was holding it like this, and Ribbon bit her hand. She was like 2, and she didn't even bite it hard. Ribbon felt so bad. Ribbon's my horse.
Yeah, Ribbon let go of most immediately.
Yeah, she felt so bad.
She was just getting the apple, and Annika
And
didn't have her,
Annika
she had her hand
was
curled.
so upset. Like, she was...
She did kick the dog.
The dog
that was
deserved
his
to be
fault.
kicked.
And she did staple my foot into the ground. I worked at a zoo for over a year. It was a nightmare.
Yeah. That's what she says she wants to do. I don't know that she'd do well with it, though. She's way too sensitive.
I don't think the girls ever come to us for every scratch and shit.
No.
Arabeth wraps her scratches in toilet paper.
Wrap it in toilet paper.
She hasn't done that in a while, though, but for the longest time when she was little, anytime she scratched herself, didn't even have to bleed. Anytime she bumped her foot, she would wrap it in toilet paper.
Do we even have any more people watching, or is it just Nat?
I don't know. There's 8 concurrent viewers.
Oh.
Unless you're really an animal fanatic, zoo work sucks. It's shitty pay. See,
Annika is a major animal fanatic.
You would have to be an animal lover to be at a zoo, because
she is
not worry about the pay.
No, she is an animal fanatic. That girl will tell you all sorts of animal facts, all sorts of... God. What the hell is that about? Don't be rude.
My thigh is killing me because of my cats.
Yeah.
That was way too much weight. Animal work just sucks pay and pay shit. I quit because a personal trainer.
And became.
I've been drinking. B, I'm way too far to read that shit.
I know.
C, my eyes are bad.
I'm aware.
My hip hurts. Like
It's
really
from your
bad.
fat ass cat.
Oh my god. She weighs too much to be holding her up that long.
I know.
I got a cramp.
Hi, baby. He's calling you fat. He's rude.
No, I'm not calling her fat. She's not fat. She's just a big fucking cat.
She's just big. She's actually not fat. That one's fat.
That one's fat. Max is just a monster.
So you have to
deal with a bunch of kooks who think they're Jane Goodall.
Oh god, I couldn't even imagine. That'd be nuts, honestly.
It could be worse. It could be an author who hangs out with a bunch of people who think they're Stephen King. Like, dude, that's my favorite arguments. Oh yeah, what books you have published?
Right.
That usually shuts them up pretty quick.
And what do you have published?
I don't have anything published.
But when they're all like,
yeah. Like, oh yeah, what team do you play for? People who love animals have a hard time working in zoos. Most are not happy. Most don't belong there. I just felt sorry for them. Zoos are a cash grab, not for animals. They're for people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It depends on the zoo. But
yeah,
that's
it's not the zoo. We have a habitat.
The sanctuary?
Yeah, the sanctuary up here.
Yeah.
The sanctuary is pretty awesome. And I don't think they're a cash grab.
No, they're really not. They're
a sanctuary.
Yeah.
And then we have, it's not a zoo, but it lives just south of the wildlife refuge. the Rocky Mountain National.
Oh, yeah.
Because we've got coyotes and buffalo and deer, and all my birds come from there. What else we got in there?
I don't know.
It's a massive piece of land, though. I think it's about the size of Denver itself. It's
Pretty
huge.
close. It's like 21,000 acres.
Yeah, it's big. I want to write my bike through it. Primate keepers are the worst human beings. Not one of them was cool. They basically slave masters.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could be like in the primates.
No.
I would get attached to them.
Right?
Of course, I'd also get attached to big cats. Big cats are dicks. I remember one time I went to the zoo and one of the tigers pissed on everybody. And when they pee, it's a stream.
Yeah.
Knocking over pans and shit.
Oh, yeah. See, sanctuaries are different. They're not a zoo. Exactly.
Yeah. I think we have the sanctuary up here that's it's between here and Sterling.
It's in Kingsburg.
Yeah. In Kingsburg?
Kingsburg, yeah.
Okay. So it's up north. Will you quit? See, now I got another one. Jeez, I just got rid of one. What?
She's like, pay attention to me.
What's up?
No.
No.
Ew.
No, I don't want it. No. And there she goes. Chased her off. But let's see. Did we answer everybody's writing questions at least?
I don't remember. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, we got on a roll of snakes and zoos.
I mean, we talked about movies, and then we talked about books, and, and then we got on Zeus.
If Don is still watching, I'll be doing a podcast on Fridays, Black Friday actually, with my mom who has a published book. We'll be talking about her book and what's coming up next with her. We also did one with my sister if you want to look at some of my past videos for the podcast. And she's published author. And she got screwed by her publishing house. So that was kind of an interesting story of what to watch for. Well, I guess you can't really tell because Tate was around in the 80s.
Yeah, they were good for a while. I mean, honestly.
Yeah, and then they just decided to fuck
It
everybody.
was like they decided they were ready to retire and they were going to screw over all their current authors.
Yeah, and they screwed everybody. The only the kooks want to work with slime mates. It's pretty much a given. Many keepers refuse to work with primates. I was one of them. I would love to. I'd rather work with cats. I love cats though.
Weird.
I'm trying to think of. Was there anything else?
I was looking.
Are you looking? I think we answered everything.
I think we did.
I think we lost a lot of people though.
Right?
I think everybody's like putting us on the background and then going off and doing their own shit. I'm
Totally.
vacuuming the floor. Background. That was a fake laugh. I don't need your pity.
No, I thought it was funny. I was just reading too.
Too bad about the bad book deal and your mom.
Yeah.
Mom didn't get the bad book deal. It was Angela. My sister didn't. My sister got screwed by her publishing house, who like owes her tens of thousands of dollars, and they all went to jail.
Yeah, but
so if you want to,
they shredded her.
that,
They shredded stuff, and so they can't prove that
Yeah.
she's a.
Yeah. So what it was is that
It's not letting me.
they essentially screwed her bad, and that's actually a really cool story if you look back in the live streams for the podcast. It's the one with Angela Miller. Hey, Angela Miller's watching. But Angela's story with Tate was, it's pretty, it makes you think, like, you don't know just how bad they're going to screw you. So, I don't know. I'm looking forward to the podcast with Mom, though. And promote her book.
It's right back here on the shelf.
Why are you staring at me, damn it? Wow. Unflinchingly, unblinkingly, statue staring at me. Just like, that's freaky.
She's just like, what?
Go do something else. Go away. Demon cat.
I know.
Oh.
I'm really sad I didn't bring more alcohol in with me.
Yeah, we have like 8 concurrent viewers and like 2 people saying it. So I guess we'll be wrapping it up at 9 o'clock tonight.
Right?
Unlike Patrick trying to make me go on till like 10:30.
Not on a
Keep
Monday
going.
night. Monday nights.
No, that was that Friday.
Typically, it's Friday nights.
Yeah. Well, Friday I don't have anything to do in the morning.
Nope, you can sleep in. If your cat lets you. Your cat's an asshole, doesn't always let you.
My cat's a douchebag.
She's like, oh, you need to wake up at 5:30.
Most of them are.
Fuck.
I don't know, I got up at 5:30 this morning.
All on your own,
All
without
on my own.
assistance
Yep.
from your cat.
My bed is horrible. My back was hurting when I got out.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to do. I need new glasses. I need a new bed.
You need a license.
I need my license back. Well, the license ain't gonna cost me anything though.
Your license is gonna cost you $80 fucking to take the damn test. That sucks.
Well, needs to be done. Or
Yeah.
I can just
Within 2 weeks.
say fuck it and drive.
Well, that's what you've been doing.
Right?
But driving all the way out to Utah on a permit.
I could purposely fail the test and take the Fiat, put it in sport mode.
No. You need...
Why? I'm a good driver. I miss driving a sports car.
Patrick's on the phone, LOL. There's no way you could take all of them to Utah in the fucking Fiat. That would be a miserable, horrible, horrible trip.
Yeah,
Horrible trip.
We sit Arabeth on Annika's lap and... No, that'd be fine. We could have
It would be uncomfortable and awful.
We could put... See, Ty and Arabeth are the smallest. They can be in the back, and we put Annika up front.
It would be horrible. They would kill each other.
Nat, I'm here. I'm trying to get my word count up for NaNoWriMo. I am way behind. Well, you shouldn't be listening to me if you're trying to write a story. Then you're not really paying attention.
To the story.
To the story.
We're okay with you not paying attention to us.
Yeah. No one pays attention to me.
That's okay.
I like where my story's going. I'm really excited about it.
I'm excited to read it. You keep telling me I have to read
I
it,
do.
but then
Yeah.
you always tell me when I'm not able to read it.
Yeah. Maybe I'll add it to Google Docs.
Yeah, because I can read that while I'm at work.
Yeah. I like this one. I like it a lot. I like where it's going. And hopefully you'll catch it, but I don't think you will.
Are you calling me stupid?
No.
I mean, it's true, but...
I have some subtle things in there that...
Yeah. I mean, it's true. I am kind of stupid.
Unless you've read my previous works, you wouldn't get it.
I've read all your previous works, dumbass.
I don't know if you'll get this. Some of them are really subtle.
I'll see.
So.
I probably won't because I am kind of clueless.
But like Stephen King includes Maine into all of his books, there's a few things I include in all of mine.
We'll see.
And no, it's not the little blonde girl. That would be awesome, though.
That would be awesome, honestly.
No, because of how I'm ending 7, I can't use her in the new book.
Yeah, it wouldn't work.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
So yeah, it's a dead Monday, but you know it's all good. We had fun conversation.
I was just happy to be here, honestly.
See, yeah.
I so
Sam
miss
shows
joining.
up and nobody talks except for Nat.
I know. I so miss joining on Mondays. Actually, we had lively conversation before we got sidetracked.
Oh yeah.
So it's not
I
me.
don't know how we got. As soon as we started talking about romance novels, everybody kind of bailed.
No, everybody talked. I mean, people talked romance novels too. KDC was even having input. It wasn't until we switched to
Snakes.
movies and then animals.
Yeah, as soon as we talked about animals, everybody's like, "No, bro, fuck it." That's right.
That's
Oh, Mondays are usually a clusterfuck of stuff anyway.
yeah.
And Friday nights usually are too, at the end.
So
Anywho, we got
that's
10
cute.
minutes.
I'm so glad everybody on camera's got to see it too.
What?
Oh, I just made a stupid face for the camera.
Oh, for Snap?
Yeah.
That's why everybody gets to see Sam's stupid face on Snapchat. That album sounded kind of rude.
Oh. I was the one who said it first, so it's okay.
Okay. As long as you said it first, it's all good.
But you do have to check that. I just sent it to you.
I don't want to check
No, you gotta check it.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. Not that one. Click.
What did you do?
I don't know. I'll tell you about it in detail later.
I don't know if we how to figure that out.
I don't either. I was trying. It won't let me scroll up far enough.
What? Great.
Mm-hmm.
What? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think I messed things up being the moderator.
Oops.
What the fuck did you do?
I don't know.
Oh, God.
No, she's still a moderator.
Okay.
But, see, in hidden users, I've hidden 2 people already.
Okay. Can you scroll down?
Blocked words. See, I don't have any blocked words. I have blocked links.
Yeah, but why does it block our cuss when we cuss? You have nothing blocked.
There's nothing blocked. I don't know.
What the hell? Okay, maybe not.
What if I put people in as approved users?
Maybe?
I don't
They can
know.
share links?
I don't know.
Oh, you're back. Oh, there you're back. Oh, but the chat's not. Oh, good, there it is.
Yeah, no one's chatting anyway.
Nobody's chatting anyway, but it's okay.
Trying to figure out if Sam screwed something up. Anywho,
I was clicking on things, but I'm a moderator, and so I think on my phone, I wasn't sure if I accidentally clicked something instead of exiting it, so I was concerned.
do you want to cancel? No.
Yeah, I was like,
Oops.
So I just wanted to make sure it didn't show in blocked users, so I think we're okay.
Yeah, that's okay. We're all trying to figure out the YouTube thing still.
Yep.
No. We're about ready to be done.
She's like,
Unless anybody else has anything else they would like to bring up, whether it be about writing, freelance writing, text broker, WordPress, or anything else I cover, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget the notification bell.
literally anything else, because it's Monday night and anything goes.
Pretty much, it's kind of like an AMA. I'm stoked. Doing this whole NaNoWriMo thing has got me pretty excited for
I'm
finishing.
pretty excited too.
That is the most writing. I'm on 43 pages in the past week.
That's awesome.
15,978 words in 7 days.
Yeah, you probably should close that because I'm totally reading the middle of the fucking...
Well, you're not going to get any of this going on, but I need you to read. This is the stuff I need you to read.
I know, I need to read it.
I can't let you read the ending, is what it is.
Yeah.
Because the ending is a surprise. Because that's how I roll. But,
What the fuck?
What?
You should probably close it.
Is it the spider part? It is. Cool.
What the fucking fuck, dude?
You have to read the whole story. You
I
can't
know.
just jump in the middle on page 42.
Right. That's why I said you're going to have to close it, because now I'm like, what?
I'm still here. Hope I have better luck this week with writing.
I also hope you have better luck, Nat.
Yeah,
like,
if I'm more than willing to help you if you need any ideas. I just don't know.
in all honesty, with the
Burnout.
problem that Nat's having, I think Nat just needs to write.
Or
Write until the flow starts coming back. Because that's the problem that's going on, is the flow is not correct.
what I did with I know it's different with blogging, but what I'm doing is that I took a month and a half off, and I'm starting to get back into it. I did get burned out. 122,000 words is a lot. Well, you did 112, so you know. So sometimes you just got to take a moment. And after I took my moment, I'm ready to get back in the game. So I don't know if that helps you, but that's what's working for me at the moment. I have a few ideas in outline form. Maybe I'll take a crack at those. Something else I do too, and I've talked about this before, is when I write, I am thinking of how it's going to look in a movie. Like, I will play all the scenes out like if it was going to be on Netflix or something, you know? Well, better written. So I look at it from a movie's perspective of how it would look. And that helps me actually go through a lot of the scenes and stuff that I write. So,
Fucking Chris.
not good luck with your writer's block.
Wow.
I took like 2 weeks off. I have took a month and a half off.
But yeah, I mean, in all honesty, now try just some free writing. Maybe, I mean, just as an idea, to just if the flow is what is off, and well, if the flow is what is off, and that's what's throwing you off, try some just basic stories. Please don't continue that.
Adjudiced clay is echoing through my
I know.
head. There's some poetry for you, KDC. He's probably gone. I'm writing. It's just crap. That's not blocked. That's a different issue. Chris is messing with you.
Did you see his after?
Chris is fucking with you.
But yeah, I mean, just stupid little writing tricks to help you get back to the flow of the good stuff, I think.
But for me, it was taking time off. It was taking time away from the blogs. I needed to recoup.
To just be a dick.
Just being a dick.
Yeah.
And Chris, oh, by the way, for all you watching, Chris passed his 5-star text broker dealie.
Oh, that's awesome.
And now he has to jump through all the hoops and all that to get a 5-star, but that is pretty cool.
There's hoops.
Well, the test is just, you get a 10-question test at the very beginning.
Yeah.
And then you've got a ton of other stuff to do after that.
Hope he's good at jumping.
So, yeah. Good luck to you, bro. I'm proud of you. That's pretty cool. I'm pretty excited about that. I liked it. I couldn't comment because you turned comments off, and I know why. But it's pretty badass. So, good luck to you. Listen to music and get unblocked is the typical answer. See, and I don't... Music doesn't really do it for me. It's... for me, it's taking a step away and not having to think about shit for weeks. And just doing other things, taking a step back. And for me, it's like instead of blogging, I spent more time doing my Green Geek stuff and playing video games. Just something other than blogging. I had to take
complete step away.
A complete walk off from it. And now I'm ready to get back into it. So,
well, that's what
worked for me. Do these tips really work for people? Well, mine worked for me. The music and the music
get unblocked. No,
the music gets inspiring for certain scenes, but by the time I'm listening to music, I already know how I want the scene to go. So for me, it doesn't really matter if I have music going or not. Like maybe I should do some writing prompts. That might be a good idea.
See,
something different.
That's along the lines of what I was saying.
Yeah.
Is just doing some free writing, doing some writing prompts, something just to get you back in the flow of the genre you're trying to write. Because that's what you were saying up before, was that your flow and your cadence and everything is off after switching from the slower pace to...
Try a walk on the beach or taking your laptop to a cafe or blick. What's funny is that you both are in Vegas.
I know. Well, that's what Nat said. Like,
Your lake meat is lovely this time of year. Way to go, Chris. That's awesome. And Nat, for me, music helps a lot. Better hurry, though. There's still some water in there, right? Or hurry before it's gone. Oh, my God. So I saw the water levels for the Hoover Dam.
yeah.
It's stupid.
Is it?
Yeah. We're all going to shit.
Yeah,
The world is... Humanity is over. Back it up. Turn off the lights. Back the truck up.
It's a fish. I love...
It's a Jesus fish.
It's a fish. It's a goldfish.
It's a... Wait. And then... It's a Jesus fish.
It wasn't a Jesus fish when I handed it to you. I love that no matter what I try and hand you, you will just take it from me. Like, there's trust right there.
Grenade.
Right there.
Here, hold this for me. Okay. Music does 0 for my writing. If that worked, I'd be writing something brilliant. Yeah.
This is congrats.
Oh, I hope I didn't trigger anything.
What?
It didn't dawn on me.
Oh.
Anyway, music, like I said, music for me is more of a flow thing. It doesn't really, like, if I turn on some great music, I don't instantly figure of writing. I only use music to accentuate what I'm already writing. So
Yeah.
there's some, I don't know, there's some times where I think, like when I'm out for my walks in the backyard, I'll hear music, like a song or instrumental, and I'll think of scenes in movies, and that gets my creative juices going. Like I can plan out just about every single song on my playlist in a movie clip.
Yeah.
Monster is my favorite by Skillet. There is a great story that I have planned out for that specific song in a fight scene with using a hellhound.
That might be a good idea too. Just to read something, to switch something up. That's a good idea. Or okay, again, I was back to like the reading prompts and stuff at Target, and they're like $10. So I know, like we were just talking about money's shit right now, but at Target they have these little journals that have
prompts in
the
them.
daily weird writing prompts. We bought one for Airbeth last year for Christmas. Last year or year before?
Last year.
Yeah. And they're just these little journals that look like where's your fitness journal? It's the same brand.
Kind of looks like this. This is my fitness journal. And inside it, I have these pages where I just fill in the blanks on it. You can't really read it all that well with the light, but you got all these prompts that you fill it in.
But they have writing ones that are just like that, that will give stupid prompts every day, just something different.
So essentially, you just write it like a half page or a 1-page story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just something
to break up the monotony, or maybe go beyond just having to worry about like you did your mystery one. That would actually, I really enjoy my fitness book. So that's it. Well, that's a great picture of you guys, Patrick, by the way. God, you get me all fucking sidetracked. And I've been drinking, so now I'm gonna get all kind of fucking.
Anyway, no, talking about the prompts. I was talking about the notebook with the prompts, and you said you enjoy like your fitness journal prompts.
I'm gonna get mushy here. Okay.
No, okay.
Yeah, the fitness prompts works really good for me. They usually keep me on track fairly well.
But Airbeth loved that notebook.
Yeah. Like, well, the drawing one.
Oh, yeah.
The drawing one, we got her and she filled it out the first day.
I know. Because they have the fitness one, a drawing one, and a writing one that just have stupid little prompts. And the writing one that we got her, you're right, she had it filled out in like 2 days. Just
it didn't last very long.
Just
like, maybe that's supposed to be one per day.
Yeah. Just something creative and different that you're not having to come up with the original idea, and just the trigger, maybe it might help trigger something, might help just get your flow back. Because like you said, it's not writer's block. You're just not liking what...
Let's see. That sounds fun. Maybe some short stories.
Yeah.
Need to find a partner to do some prompts.
That'd be fun,
That'd be fun. Here's something that I was debating on getting back into, but I don't know, with all the writing I've been doing lately, I don't want to start another project. Is fan fiction on Wattpad. Build an audience. Have fun with it. I thoroughly enjoyed writing my Star Trek fan fiction.
Yeah.
In fact, that story I plan on expanding on for the shits and giggles of it.
It's a good book. It's a good story. I like it. You have plans for
it's a what if. It's a what if Captain Sisko and the Defiant actually blew up on the way to go retake Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
And then I went off and actually I think I should expand on it.
I think you should. I think it'd be fun.
But you could do short stories, little stupid fan fiction stuff on Wattpad, or what's another one, Lulu. There's a sci-fi specific one that's like Wattpad, but specifically for sci-fi.
Yeah.
That was redundant as fuck.
Yeah, it was.
Wow. That was 2 things that was redundant in that. Yeah, it's been years since I did fanfic. There you go.
Yeah, just something
fun.
Just something fun and different.
Do a Sam and Dean Winchester romance novel.
There's so many of those out there. It's funny, but there's so
Oh, I've seen some clips on accident on YouTube.
Yeah,
on
accident.
We have got to watch Supernatural.
I know we do.
We're only on like season 6.
I know.
We got to catch
We
up.
haven't watched any shows. We haven't done anything.
Some of those scenes look pretty badass. But yeah, I plan on doing more fanfic as soon as I'm done with my ebook, which comes out Friday, hopefully. And the next book, Kingmaker, should be done by January. After that, I'm doing 7.
Yeah, because you have to get 7.
That is set in stone. I'm doing 7 after Kingmaker.
Yeah.
And after that, I'll probably jump into more fanfic. Or I might even do fanfic on the weekends. I could do a short story like I did with the Deep Space Nine story.
You still have a short story you have
words.
to do for vocal.
I do. So I'll be doing a short story before the end of the year.
Yeah.
Because I'm entering in the vocal fiction awards contest where 25 authors are picked to win $5,000, and then their story is added to Vocal's book that comes out next year. And I really would like $5,000.
Good night, Ron. Have a great week.
Good night, Ron. We'll see you on Friday. Hopefully my book will be out on Friday. Maybe we'll get together and share links for your book, because I know you got 2 of them out now. So that's pretty cool. But we'll work something out. I think it'll be fun. Ron's actually the one that got me into writing this ebook in the first place. So we'll figure things out. So hope it gets approved soon. Good night, guys. Back to work tomorrow, so early morning it is.
Good night, Angela.
Yeah.
Fanfic is a good idea. I might do that. I mean,
It's been a while.
yeah, just, again, something to get you back in your flow might help.
Well, I wrote beginning of the end in a weekend. It was a 3,000 word fanfic for the contest that was in Wattpad. So 3,000 words for me is like a day's worth of writing.
Yeah,
not even a day. So you don't even have to spend like a ton of time on it. So here we go. I'm gonna have time to do a fanfic of a novel full of short stories for Star Trek.
Awesome. It'll be fun.
Yeah. Or how about a crossover? Sam and Dean Winchester somehow get teleported to Deep Space Nine.
That'd be weird.
Supernatural on DS9.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
Ugh.
Oh, God.
We should do challenges like that. There you go, Nat. We should do challenges like, how would a crossover look if you did a cookbook and a romance novel?
Good night, Patrick.
There's a prompt. Good night, Patrick. I wrote Darth Maul erotica fanfic years ago. That was a hetero story.
That's awesome.
Awesome. So did you have Duel of Fates playing in the background? Darth gets rescued and put back together by female doctor after he's chopped in half. Ooh, gotta make sure the plumbing works. To the hot tick-tock, get up, stop.
Oh, yeah, everybody remember to hit the like button.
Peeps. Thank you very much, Patrick, for
I
reminding me.
I was the first one tonight. Woo woo!
Laura, horror cookbook. I'm telling you. Maybe we should do prompts like that. Challenges for each other just to fuck around on like Wattpad or something. Can you write a 5,000 word story about a combining horror and cookbook? That might actually be fun. We ought to set something like that up for WriterSanctuary. Michael, I'm back. Hey, Diana. You missed out on a lot of fun. That's actually kind of a cool idea, Nat. Wonder how hard it would. I wonder if we can set that up in WordPress.
To do.
Write a prompts like that.
That might be fun.
I would love to do a horror cookbook. A romance cookbook. Like take two genres and then like mix them up and see if you can come up with a short story to match.
That'd be fun.
Sci-fi cookbook. Well, they have one. It's like To Serve Man.
Yeah.
What would be another really good one? A horror self-help book. Predator is cooking up a xenomorph on a grill. A Predator's cooking show. There you go.
You missed it. Yeah, basically she had to make sure his organs work.
Yeah. Silence of the Lambs cooking edition. Honestly, sometimes I don't like going to work because my boss seems to criticize me. I'm still very uncomfortable around him. I don't know what happens. But Silence of the Lambs cooking edition is pretty fucking awesome, though.
That's fucking great. Predator is cooking up xenomorph on the grill. Predator's
Horror
cooking.
self-help. See, I'm telling you.
I like horror self-help.
I just said that and you glossed over it.
I didn't hear you. I was hung up on the cooking, Silence of the Lamb cooking edition.
Maybe it'd be a hard day today. Love you. Love you too, Mom. I know. I almost didn't do my show today. I saw the thing on Facebook and it
Hurt his feelings a little bit.
It.
Love you too.
I love you too. I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
What?
Saw
home makeover.
See, there's all kinds of things we could do with a self-help book.
This frontal lobe. Something dish will be a big hit at your next get together.
The brain.
Yeah.
What should I do? This is like a long-term thing. Write a self-help book. Freddie does dream interpretation. You can get all Freudian with it too. We love you too, Mom.
Yep, love you.
God, she's gonna make me cry again.
No, you're good. Diane, realistically, you either have to deal with it or find a new job. I mean, there's not anything you can really do.
I'm trying hard not to have another drink.
I know. I would love another drink, but they're far away from me. It's fucking great.
Yeah.
I want to do Freddie does dream interpretation.
See, we can do all kinds of fun stuff. So there you go, Nat. There's all kinds of ideas you can play around with. Just have fun with it. Don't worry about trying to impress anybody. You're not trying to sell a book.
Wait.
You're not trying to write something perfect. Just throw something out there.
Jason Summers
is a camp counselor. We could do a prequel. There'll be no fucking I watch.
That one's good.
Wait, what should I do? Buy a book? No. What?
No, I said you either have to learn to deal with it or find a new job. If it is your boss that's making you uncomfortable, those are really your only options. You either have to learn to deal with it or find a new job.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's the gist of it. There's not much more you can do, really. I just want to make myself happy with the story. There you go. I'm telling you.
Just write something stupid and fun.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, just to get you back in the flow of what you're trying to do.
Like a horror self-help book still is pretty good.
Yeah.
Or like Chris's Silence of the Lambs cooking edition. That would be
50 Shades of Horror.
Hold on. We can go all Silence of the Lambs with it. Do 50 Shades of snacks. 50 Shades of Dinner. Written by Hannibal Lecter. There's all kinds of different things we can do with it.
What the hell?
Well, hopefully things get better. That's... It could just be that you're kind of new, and so you still have to prove yourself, I guess, But, just don't worry about too much. Oops, that. I should give you the phone to do this, because I don't know if I'm going to spell this right.
I just sent it. It's fine.
Which one did you send?
Crossing Colorado.
It says I'm going to send WriterSanctuary.
There you go. Send that one. $50 Shades of Anywho.
Oh, hold on. I got what?
Diana put 50 Shades of Anywho. Harry Potter juvenile delinquent in the ride.
Shades of Anywho. Okay. Harry Potter juvenile delinquent in the rye. 50 Shades of Harry Potter.
Don't start. Please don't start. Don't do it.
And then you start going off with Harry Potter and Hermione. The threesome with Ron. Let's see, a story about an evil, bratty wizard kid who uses his powers to mess with muggles. See, I went way more sexual with it.
Yeah.
See, so there you have some awesome ideas. Just have fun for once and not try to worry about trying to impress anybody. Just more of something goofy that brings a smile to your face. I think I'm going to do a horror self-help book.
Neo says, Nat, you were coming up with some great ideas. I hope you were writing these down, even if they are just for fun.
I'm telling you, that's what I like about Wattpad, is that you can just throw anything up that you want.
Anything.
And so, I would start putting a bunch of these up.
Just silly, stupid, just a...
Oh, I'm totally writing a sci-fi cookbook. See? You just have fun. Just have fun with it. I really want to do a horror self-help book.
Mm-hmm.
I think that would be I think that's a fun idea. Take two completely different, two genres, random genres, and smash them into a short story.
Yeah.
So, I would love to do a horror cookbook, but that would get way too dark. What Michael, was that advice for me? Which one? Because I was giving advice to both of you.
Yeah.
One I was talking to you about is sometimes you might just have to wait until you are proving yourself to them. I know, you're in a male-dominated industry, so just kind of go with it and see what happens and just do your best. I don't know. I've never been in that position before, so I don't know. I never won Balloon Animals for Kids by Pennywise. There we go. They all float down here. Or maybe an alien's trying to learn to cook human food. That would be hilarious. Now, is he trying to cook human food or human food? Here we go. What about a story about an alien who doesn't quite know how to give an anal probe correctly?
Cows turn themselves inside out
all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Cujo's dog training.
Christine's car
shop for horse. There you go.
Cujo's dog training. Awesome.
Cujo was fine until he got bit.
Until he got rabies?
Yeah.
So it's it's just an old Yeller story is what you're telling me.
Kind of.
Cool. Cujo was an Old Yeller fan fiction. Why didn't somebody just tell me?
With a much more violent ending. Probe fail. Yeah. We're coming up with some awesome ideas, guys.
Yeah.
What's something else you can write? What if, like, okay, let's try mixing shit. What if Scooby-Doo was Cujo? I'm telling you, the endings of those cartoons would have been way different.
Right.
Instead of unmasking the guy, Cujo just fucking ripping to pieces. Now we're crossing into Robot Chicken territory.
Right, no shit. Holy crap, it's almost 9:30.
Yeah, it is. I'm having fun coming up with ideas now.
Trying to think of... What about some horror erotica? I mean, let's...
So, what are we talking about? Like Michael Myers feeding it into Freddy Krueger?
I'm sure that's out there, actually.
Oh, wait, they're both mute. Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees. But it would be a very boring book because none of them say a goddamn thing.
Right.
Would they be mouthing moans on their hands? Sign language?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, the next time a kid cries or watching Old Yeller, showing Cujo with an interpretive.
Carrie White helps horrors by cleaning their house with her powers. Just sits there and everything to please clean it.
Give you useful skill.
Yeah, it would.
I'm telling you, her mom should have marketed that shit. Could have been sent around. They could have made up their own house cleaning service. It could have been rich.
Sad.
Yeah. That'd be a what if. Instead of a ruthless twat, her mom was actually business minded. I've written horror erotica. How would that go?
Freddy
After we make
Krueger
love,
was the funniest horror villain. He
Freddy
always
Krueger
had
was
some
the
witty
funniest.
line. That's true. He always had something.
Well, but that was also the actor.
Yeah. Max quit.
And he was great as Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
He delivered lines awesomely.
That's the thing,
But I was never... Like, I liked some of Freddy's lines, but the plot of the damn movies
Well,
just really couldn't...
That's what I was going to say. The horror movies in my childhood, when it was...
Freddy.
Where everybody's like, oh, those were so scary. I thought they were the stupid...
Yeah,
like,
I wasn't...
Freddy, I thought was funny. Like, I watched Freddy Krueger when I was little. And I thought it was funny.
I don't think I ever actually watched a horror movie that actually scared me. I've had jump scares.
That's not gonna work.
Like Deep Blue Sea, where the shark comes up and eats Samuel L. Jackson, scared the shit out of me because didn't see that coming at all. I mean, Samuel L. Jackson. What major actor dies in the first 15 minutes of a movie?
Right?
So when the shark came up and got him, maybe jump. But as for like movies that really scared me and had me on my edge, no.
I don't, yeah.
I've yet to come across a movie that makes me feel that way. Mostly probably because of my background. I'm a writer and I've been playing with video and blue and green screens, and so when I see a movie and shit, it kind of ruins it because I'm looking at the special effects thinking I could have done it this way instead.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. It's kind of a bummer sometimes. The actor was cool. Yes. I can't remember his name at all. But he's amazing. He is like the best, creepiest fucking villain guy. I love it. Wes Craven wrote it, but I can't remember who the actor is. Horror plots aren't usually amazing. I know. I would like them to be, but they're not. It's hack and slash. Had one Christian friend who got really scared. Movies never really scared me. My parents were horror fans. A few books got to me as a kid. I'm trying to think if there was a book that actually got to me as a kid. I even read It when I was 12, and I couldn't finish It. It kept jumping back and forth too much.
Robert Englund.
Yeah, Robert Englund. There you go. Yeah. I don't know if there's been a lot of really good books that really got me going, but nothing that really scared me. When I first read Night Shift, it was amazing. I loved The Stand the first time I read it. I still love it.
I've never read any that have scared me, honestly.
I can't think of any books that actually got my heart going. Movies never really scared me. They all scare me. Grown ass man over here literally covering his eyes watching cheesy horror flicks.
Now, Ashley had me watch this freaky ass movie about these chicks that go in a cave and there's weird, creepy cave people. That one freaked me out a little bit, and I didn't want to, I don't want to go in any caves ever again. It was a little freaky. But it didn't scare me. It was freaky. It was creepy as fuck, dude. There were these weird, creepy cave people, and they killed everybody except the one girl, and it was weird. So, but I don't think anything scared me.
If horror movies had full plots, they'd be boring because fear is about the unexpected. Too much plot development kills the action in horror.
My phone just died.
What?
My phone just died.
Oh, that's right. We're about done anyway. I don't know. It depends.
Yeah, Chris, I think it was Descent.
Yeah, I think it's what it was.
Freaked me out. It was creepy.
It depends for me. I like a plot. That's probably why I don't like Friday the 13th.
Because I will just hack it. That's what I've always thought was stupid about them.
I'm not a big fan of hack and slash. I like a good plot. That's why I'm telling you, the plot to Saw 2, I'm not a big fan of the rest of them. Saw 2 was fucking awesome.
Stop.
But
Wait, I will open the door in a minute.
I don't know. I like a good plot. What can I say? I liked The Walking Dead until like season 7 and started kind of.
Then it got campy and weird.
It's falling apart. So, but everybody, like I said before, everybody has their cup of tea. So we're gonna wrap this up. It is 9:30.
Half an hour later than you planned.
Well, yeah.
That's not a big deal.
That's okay. I like talking about. I really enjoy talking about the different.
Ideas of writing.
Oh yeah,
I do too.
I'm telling you, I think it'd be fun to combine two random niches and do a short story on them.
I do too.
Do a whole book like that. That'd be fun.
Uh-huh.
Hopefully, those are some ideas that you can use, Nat.
To help you get back in your groove.
I might have to go back and copy and paste some of these because some of them sound pretty awesome.
I think that'd be fun. They'd be fun little.
Yeah, horror self-help. A sci-fi cookbook would be kind of cool. So yeah, I think we came up with some good ideas.
I think so too.
But we're going to call it a night. So
have a good night, everybody. I'm so glad I got to join. It's been fun.
Yep, thank you for watching. I actually love the main plot of Friday the 13th, except for the very ending. It felt like some producers come up with that just in case so they could try for a sequel.
Probably.
Yeah, probably. I bet a lot of them do that. I mean, well, look at Aragon. And I know it's not a horror movie, but Aragon planned on being a sequel. M. Night Shyamalan did Last Airbender with the ideas of doing more.
That was awful.
Blow up in your face. What he should have done is 3 movies per book. It should have made it a 9-movie series.
Yep.
Like Star Wars. But no. He had to go and fuck it up. On the Sci-Fi Cookbook is happening. Nice. Once you get it done, share the link. Oh shit, you won't be able to share it on the channel. Well, you can probably send it through me on text because you have my phone number. So once you have it, let me know. I'll share it. I think it'd be fun.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna have to come up with some ideas now. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I will be back on Friday for the podcast.
Yep.
I'm going to try to get some more videos out this week. Mostly going to be vlogs about how I'm doing with the books. Everything's working great. As far as I know, I'm still good for publishing on Friday. So I'm going to keep our fingers crossed and hope that goes through. So I will see you guys Friday.
Bye, guys.
And then time it right and probably just click on it now.